What's going on, people?
Oh, shit.
Welcome back to We the People podcast. As you can see, and as I always say, the scene, the scenario, everything's always changing up. We're always growing the channel. Hope you guys are subscribed. Look up the channel, CJ Reeves on YouTube. And as you can see, we got a special guest. He's not a beauty queen,
no.
But he could be.
Maybe, man. I'll throw it. Maybe.
He's a local artist from Bakersfield.
Yeah.
Lokust Luciano.
Yeah, man. What up, y'all?
How's it cracking, bro?
I'm fucking stoned. Laying low, staying. Oh, let me use the lighter. We're gonna start
yeah, for sure. We gotta make it official.
Get this podcast started right.
Yeah, so I'm glad you could make it, bro.
Man, thanks for having me, bro. It's an honor. Appreciate it.
Yeah, to give you guys a little bit of feedback and background. Been meeting this guy. Well, actually, I think I had him on Facebook first. Started seeing him blowing up, doing his thing right there, dropping visuals, dropping slappers. This is one of them right here. Hella. And then I seen his live performance, and I was like, oh man, it's lit. I think I even told you, I was like, man, you got like the sound of Bakersfield if Bakersfield were to have his sound.
I appreciate that, bro. Much love.
Yeah, it was dope, bro. The first one, I think it was the Spread the Love.
Yeah, Spread the Love Fest. Shout out Miso Fresh Art and all them. We had a lot of dope artists on there.
Yeah, that was a good one. Yeah, that was where Stephanie Soul, I met her there too.
Stephanie Soul. Shout out Stephanie Soul.
Yeah, it was a good lineup.
Yeah, you gonna have to smoke the joint with me on the podcast.
Here we go.
Everybody fails a drug test when I'm around, goddammit.
Damn it. I'm not getting hired at Home Depot anymore.
Yeah, man. Now, don't Bill Clinton me either, damn it. You gotta inhale. There you go. Woo!
There we go. Damn. It's official now.
It's official.
It's documented.
It's okay, man. We got fake piss at the Havana house. Everything will be good.
Oh, yeah.
Mac G, still you hitting the joint, homie?
Oh, and then also we got Mac G running the behind-the-scenes production.
Fucking Master Mac G right here.
He changed up the set a little bit right before we went live.
He's seen the framework and he was like, nah, we need it better.
He's like, nah, let's do this.
Professional.
He's like Steven Spielberg over here.
No fucks to give. There we go. All right, we cool now. We all.
Yeah, so I guess we got to get into the basics. How long you been fucking with music?
A long fucking time. Started when I was 9. Fun fact, I'll be 31 June 21st. And,
you don't look a day over 21.
Oh, much love, man. Yeah, everyone thinks I'm younger than that, but I'm not. I'm an old fuck already, man. But you know,
aging like fine wine.
I don't know, man. It's just all the cannabis. It's keeping me nice and
yeah, exactly. It's nice, good for the pores. And,
fuck yeah, man. Weed is the way.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
It really is like the miracle plant.
It is. And that's why the government don't like weed, but it's cool.
Yeah, no, they're hating on it.
It's fine.
Right here, take these opiates right here.
Yeah, man.
Just get a problem.
Dude, we invented something that's 100 times more potent than goddamn opium. Here, just fucking do this. You know, 1 microgram of a fingernail will fucking kill you.
A little fentanyl for
you.
You
know, for people who don't know.
Make sure you really launch off.
You know, fuck it. If you're gonna die numb, you know?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. But yeah.
Yeah, it's wild ever since that epidemic's been breaking out and just taking out celebrities and artists. People, you know, personally, it's just fucking sweeping the nation.
That's why, like, if I ever go out, if I get famous, and like I OD in a hotel with a bunch of pills, it was bullshit. Now, if you find a bunch of like shrooms, DMT, you know what I mean?
Well, then you wouldn't have died.
No, I'll just be there fried the fuck out.
Yeah.
Like,
so you're staring at the ceiling.
Ain't nothing wrong with it, man. Psychedelics are how we discovered evolution and finding new ways of shit.
Yeah, that's like the mushroom ape theory. Have you heard about that?
I believe that shit where the apes ate the mushrooms and they became consciously aware.
Yeah, it's a trip. Have you heard about that? It's wild. They're saying like that's kind of how we evolved so fast and became so smart because they started just tripping out and it expanded their mind.
Yeah, like that's facts. I believe that.
I want to believe it. You need to come out with like a shroom Bible.
Fuck yeah,
shroom
dude.
Religion.
Well, for a while I had a church, the online thing. It was churchofdmt.org. And then I was going to start this whole thing, but I didn't do it because you know, you got to be careful with whose dick you step on. So
yeah,
I was like,
exactly.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm a pretty easy target to knock off. I don't want to piss off the church, so I just left everything where it was.
Have God's people knocking on your door.
I already got, like, Jehovah's Witnesses. Fun fact, too, you could open the door naked. They don't like that shit. That shit works. That or I just don't look good naked. I haven't figured out which one of the two.
I'm going to go with A.
We're just going to pretend, you know what I'm saying? Oh, shit, I skipped Mac G. I'm a bad friend.
How many times have you done DMT?
Quite a few.
Do you smoke it or drink like the tea?
I've never done ayahuasca, like the brew itself.
Yeah.
I have this thing about throwing up and then blacking out. You know what I mean? I kind of don't want to do that. I'm completely fine with blasting off, as I call it, and transcending to somewhere else in like somewhere nice and serene outside. I like to dab it.
Yeah.
Personally, changa too. But if you infuse it into like raspberry or something, smoke it in a joint.
Damn, that sounds dangerous.
It's just num 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 num. It's liberating, man. It's liberating. Everybody should try DMT once, because it at least lets you know that you ain't shit in the universe. Once you realize how little you actually fucking mean to everything around us, you stop tripping off ego and shit.
Yeah.
Nothing that you put.
It's just like when you look at the ocean and you're like, damn, I'm so small. I'm just like a grain of sand.
Right.
Yeah, that's true, man.
Yeah, it's wild. I mean, if you look at the earth as a living organism, we're like the organisms on the organism.
Yeah, dude, we're like, I think humanity is like, we're the fungus on the asshole of a fingernail or something that doesn't even matter, like a fly of some cosmic fucking, we're in like some post office somewhere, and there's a fly flying around, and we're the fungus growing on its asshole. That's what we are.
Yeah. It's like, you remember the movie Osmosis Jones from back in the day?
Yeah.
It's like that, like how there's a whole world going on inside of us.
That we don't even know about. And that's what I think. You know, everything has its own little world and shit. Like, if there's anything that, in my own opinion, where it's close to religion, I think Rick Sanchez from Rick and Morty, he's onto something. I guess I'd be a Rickologist. I trust in Rick, because nothing matters. We should always be fucking drunk.
Is that his theory?
Yeah.
Or just his lifestyle?
That's pretty much the way of Rick. You got to see the show.
Yeah, I got to check it out. Everyone always talks about it.
Oh, man, like I've dedicated my life to Rick Sanchez, you know what I mean?
Damn, that should be your face tat right
I'm
there.
thinking about, I got to do
Rick
it.
and Morty.
As soon as I get a fucking face tat, I'm viral.
Yeah.
Viral, instant virality.
Let's set the goal right now. You got to go, gold, and then you'll get the face tat?
Oh, yeah. As soon as I go gold, I'm going to get a wheelchair with a circle and a line through it. Like a teardrop, but big-ass wheelchair.
Damn, that'll
like
be
a
dope.
forever handicap placard on my forehead.
And it's got meaning behind it, you know? It's not just some weird shit.
Oh, there'll still be somebody who gets fucking ass hurt. I've had, I've got hate mail before, because if you didn't know, my website's retardedbastard.com. And for a minute, I had like a thing where you could submit hate mail, because I'm a troll and I get bored.
I don't see why that name's so offensive.
Retarded. Oh, you can't say that. And usually what I've found is, because when I started it, full disclosure, it was just because I was being an asshole. I'm a troll. Grew up in the 90s, and it's fun to do shit. Original 4chan member, you know what I mean? Shout out. And like, trolling is what I do.
Yeah.
So it started as a fun thing, because like fucking, I'm retarded. The word retarded means to be delayed or inhibited. My legs delay or inhibit me.
Shit, I might be retarded too then, I think.
You see what I'm saying?
Lightweight.
Yeah, exactly. So, and I'm a bastard. I was conceived before my parents were married. So I'm a conceived bastard. It fucking applies. But I've had people that are like these freedom fucking justice
Yeah, so
warriors.
you should be offended that they're offended, because it
It's
really
hilarious,
dictates
dude.
who you are.
I have a slang term for these people. I call them normies. And I call them normies because they're these people that are like, they feel bad for their disabled family member, so they want to speak up for them. Like, I ain't done shit to offend nobody who's fucking disabled. I've done, actually, like, I try to like empower people to do what the fuck they want to do.
Yeah.
Live by your own rules, you know?
Don't use it as a disability, you know. It's not disabilitating.
Exactly, and I got a lot of disabled fans, and they'll tell me, like, dude, what you're doing is amazing. So to me, it's like, I give them a badge of honor to swing their fucking dick around and slap people with it. That's what I'm doing. So that's why I said at the end of the Plug Walk song, like, if you don't like it, come catch my cripple fade. Like, fuck it, I'm not built for fighting.
Has anyone tested your gangster yet?
No, I mean, if they have to, I ain't trying to, but I'm not a coward. I would rather die on my boots than live on my knees, you know?
Yeah, hell yeah. I'd pour a little liquor off of that.
Yeah.
Quote of the night.
Quote of the night.
Hell yeah.
I just be spewing shit out.
That's cool. We're about to get weird.
Yeah, we're about to get
smoke
weird.
right here.
No, we're gonna eat some shrooms and everything right now.
Damn it. Shit, I'm down. These lights are gonna get real psyched.
Yeah, they're gonna get real. We're gonna get real weird.
So, are you originally from Bakersfield, or?
Yeah, I was born in Bakersfield, and then I went to school and all that. I was in Florida. I was in Fort Myers, and then I moved back home when I was 18. I always wanted to come back home, and I just never did. Parents are broke and shit, and I finally was like, I'm dropping out. I'm going home. Like, whoop. And oh shit.
Oh my bad, we got commercials playing in the
I was
background.
gonna say, yeah, they're getting all this.
We're not sponsored, no free ads here.
Nah, man, they gotta pay. Like, especially if I'm on the show.
Except for Mac G, he's a sponsor right
Oh yeah,
now.
no, shout out to the Mac G hat-line. You know, I'll get that in the front. Oh shit,
Pick them up. You know where to find them, Mac G.
Mac G, all day. But yeah, no, I don't know what we're talking about. I'm high. So yeah, the weather's been cool here and all that shit.
Oh, home while you came back here from Florida.
Yeah, so like came back here fucking and then like I started a whack ass job at Goodwill that didn't last. And then like I ended up working at Walmart and that's how I met a lot of people fucking through the town and shit. And
at Walmart?
Yeah, funniest shit ever, right? Bagging groceries, doing all kinds of fucking slave labor. And oh shit, I was like, I see smoke. Only us can prevent a forest fire.
Shit, we're all on fire in here.
Fuck, I know. I'm like,
the
dude,
show must go on.
How high am I, dude? Like,
keep rolling, keep going.
Hey,
keep rolling, yee. Nah, so fucking. Anyway, like, one of my bosses fucking heard one of my demo CDs one day, right? Just on happenstance and shit. And the fool, like, he came back the next day and he was like, hey, dude, I heard your CD. That shit's fucking dope as fuck. Why are you here? You're wasting your life. And I was like, damn. Son of a bitch is right. And then I went on and like tried to move up into management and all this shit. And I was with this girl, thought I was in love. Love doesn't exist, by the way. I mean, it probably does, but I ain't found it. But
is that where Love's created at Walmart?
I don't know.
Is it on sale?
Dude, think about who knows? It's on rollback and some more shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? For most, we're in 2019. It's on clearance.
Well, at least they got a good return policy.
You know
what I mean?
Why buy it at Walmart? You got Snapchat Premium.
Yeah. Hey.
Pornhub, shout out.
Hey, you want to plug your Snapchat Premium?
Oh yeah, dude. I get all oiled up and shit. And I do that wild shit.
Slip and slide through the house.
Yeah.
Shit, I'm about to subscribe, Loki.
He's like, it's all right. I won't tell nobody. It's California. We can get as weird as we want.
All right, cool. I'm with it.
I'm enjoying my entire descent to hell. Like,
yeah, imagine if we all just end up in hell anyways. It's just one long journey.
Oh, dude, I vision, like, because I don't know what heaven would be for me, because I'm not really a selfish person. I don't really want for self. I just want people around me to be happy, and I'm happy from that. Mm-hmm. So I look at hell. What would my hell be? Because I talk a lot of shit. I love like religious jokes. They make me ha ha a lot. So it's like if I could envision my version of hell, I figured it the fuck out. It would be a fucking like an endless escalator that I'm falling down. Think about a going up escalator and I'm just
it's getting cut up.
But after a while, I would get good at tricks and shit like a dolphin. I would just flip around. Hey, ho.
Be all graceful.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you watch Rick and Morty, bro.
Yeah, I do, man. I ain't gonna lie. Hey, you got to think of it positive. I know in my heart if there's a heaven, I ain't going. I talk too much shit. As soon as I go in there, I'll see some weird shit and I'll start cracking jokes and the cloud's just going to get out underneath my feet. And I'm going straight down, you know what I mean? They don't even put me in the elevator. They just boot my ass off the cloud. Doom. You know?
Yeah, I was thinking my hell would be like DMV, but it's always on the number before yours. And then it just goes backwards and forwards and never gets to your number.
I love this. My thing of the night. Fun facts of the night. So check this out. If you ever need
like
someone
a Snapple can, bro.
Fuck yeah, dude, I swear. So if you guys need to go to the DMV and there's a long ass line, take me. There's a red little rope shit with the handicap placard on it. I cut through the line like a hot knife through butter, dog. I go purposely when it's busy as fuck just to watch people scowl at me. Because I just crippling my ass.
You should start an app.
Dude,
like
I should.
Like a Uber for DMV.
Rent a retard. I'm going to start Rent a Retard.
Retard rental services?
Yes, right at retardedbastard.com. That's a real website. I'm going to start an app. Thank you. Chris is the plug.
And I'm already anticipating the hate comments. Those are going to be funny. We're going to laugh
at those. Hashtag fuck them. I don't care. You know, I love hate comments because they come from people that they use emotions as logic. Mm-hmm. Like, well, logic doesn't matter because it makes me feel bad. Shit, I wish that was true.
Let's talk about my emotions.
Yeah, like, fuck that. Like, who cares how you feel? That shit doesn't matter. People put too much emphasis on that, not enough emphasis on what's reality. I'm having fun.
Yeah.
And, like, people tell me they're inspired, and that shit's, like, heartwarming as shit for random-ass strangers when I get to do fun shows in cities that I don't get to go to very often. Like, man, you're a fucking inspiration. That means a lot. Like, they don't care about the whole thing. They're not offended about it. It makes them laugh.
Yeah.
So the few pockets of people that get mad, I wish they'd run up and tell me to my face they don't like it.
I think it's like you're coming in at a good time because people are so scared to talk about it, and then you make such a joke.
Yeah, like my nuts swing free as fuck. I don't care. Like it doesn't matter. You know what I mean? Like at some point it needs to be said. Because think about it. There's been like you can Google disabled artists, but what do? They play on sympathy. Feel bad for me. It's such a hard thing. Like here goes something for y'all don't know. Like every day when I get in the shower in the morning, it's life or death. I live alone. If I slip in that motherfucker and hit my head, what's my dog gonna do? Call 911? I'm gonna bleed the fuck out, and no one will find me for a couple days. Damn, you know, and it's the reality I face. But I'm not gonna post on Facebook and write a song. Nah, man, we all got struggles. Some people got hemorrhoids. That shit bust, they die. You know what I mean?
I'm already picturing your song, wake up every day, scared of slipping in the shower.
Yeah, you know what I mean? I don't want to drop the soap. You know what I mean? Like weird shit. That's the thing. Like a lot of the disabled artists that I've seen, that's the light they portray, man. And I'm not like King Kong, like I ain't no tough guy, dude, but I really do like smoking weed. And people that have partied with me will tell you I go hard.
Yeah.
Like you better come ready to.
It's like you've accepted this is my reality. Now what the fuck are we doing next?
Like I know how to party, like drugs, right? Let's go, like you know. Let's see what my heart rate can put up with. You know what I mean? Hey, what up, homie? But like that's literally like. I haven't seen anybody else in my position, we'll call it that, living that way. They're fucking very sheltered and protected and, oh, I don't want you to get hurt. I don't care. I'm going to die from something. Yeah. I don't want to be hooked to a machine dying from nothing.
Might as well die what you love doing.
Fucking
and if being high is what you love doing, like, die high as fuck.
But that's what I'm pushing for. Like I just want
but try to live long, you know.
Yeah, no, you don't have to get high. I got hella people that don't, but I want people to do what the fuck they want to do. Like, look at me. I wasn't supposed to walk. Like, I had cerebral palsy. I was in a wheelchair, all this shit. And, like, I was like, fuck it. I don't want a sympathy vote. I don't want people to see me as different. If I'm stuck walking ugly, I can at least conduct myself as a normal human being. Now, I've had to painfully learn over the years that people perceive me to be, like, dumb. So sometimes I play it to my advantage because I enjoy punking people later when they figure out that I'm not as stupid as I walk, you know?
What's a good story? I know you got a good one.
I'm trying to think of one. That's why I brought it up, but I'm stoned.
Get that light too.
Oh, yeah, before I steal it, you know? Fuck, I can't even piece together a story. It just happens.
I know we're kind of just rolling with the punches.
I've had, like, serious, you know, like, dude, like, when I go to airports and shit, like, sometimes it's to my advantage because they'll, oh, hey, do you need help? And they talk to me like I'm 12, and I'm like, fuck it, you know what I mean? I'm going to play stupid. Free ride, you know what I mean? Why not?
Yeah, while other people would get pissed off and ruin their day, they'd write a blog story about it.
And that, while we're veering around just random subjects, I fucking hate that. I hate people who leave shitty reviews just to do it because they're spiteful, vindictive little fucks. Like, even if I have like a shitty Uber or whatever, I'm always 5-star and shit. Yeah. We're humans doing other shit, and I hate interacting with human beings. Just full disclosure, I like animals a lot. Animals are dope as fuck. Animals aren't judgmental. They're not tripping about where you grew up. They don't care how much money's in your pocket, what kind of clothes you're wearing, if the shit's named brand. They don't give a fuck what your hair looks like.
Yeah. They'll just shit on your carpet.
They'll shit on your carpet, piss on your shit. Most dogs, cats, even snakes, they do what they're supposed to do. They're just doing their shit. You know what I mean? Humans, you always got to worry if they got a hidden hand. What's their other agenda? What other shit are they doing? You know, are they setting me up? You know, do they think I'm setting them up? Like, fuck that.
And then you got to think about all that, and you're like, whoa, what the fuck? I'm just trying to chill.
Like, anyone will tell you, like, anywhere I go, like, shows, even shit like that, like, especially, like, people I don't know, like, 3-4 people is cool. But as soon as the group gets to 8-9, I get quiet. I don't know what to do. I don't know how to hold the ball, man. I'm like, you know?
Especially if you don't know some of them, you're like, all right.
Well, and then, like, because people read my shit online, or, like, they follow me for whatever, and they think I'm going to be, like, the constant conversationalist. And it's like, bro, you've seen Shrek, right? Yeah. I'm crippled Shrek. I like my swamp. I stay in my swamp. I don't even like the donkey.
That's a good analogy.
Yeah, like, I like people. I'm a nice guy. Shrek didn't fuck with nobody. He wasn't out hurting nobody.
And he was an ogre. They're supposed to be savage animals.
You know, and then, like, I'm not that, but I just, in that representation, I just like my serenity. And so it's weird because in this business, a lot of people are ego fed. So, like, their whole thing is, like, I'm going to be an extrovert, but I'm going to be extra confident. I'm the energy in the room. Man, I don't even want to be that. I just want to be a background actor who's just smoking a joint with a couple of the hot background actresses.
That's, like, a good example of that is, what's the dude's name that came out with Panda?
Oh, fucking designer?
Yeah, and he would just have that stupid personality. Now, he was retarded. Yeah. You know, and he was putting that persona on, and then everyone stopped fucking with him because it wasn't genuine. Now he's speaking more correctly and putting his vision and thoughts out there, and it's like, be genuine, and then people will fuck with you.
That's a little bit of what we were talking about before we went on air, is the gimmicks, you know? There, a lot of the music scenes change. Like, I like the way you worded it, actually, to say that it's akin to that of the WWE. Yeah. It's currently like that. Like, I think that's where I have a slight advantage, because I'm stuck with a gimmick that I can't get rid of, and it's genuine. Yeah. Like, I'm fucking, this is who I am. Anyone that'll tell you, like, oh yeah, I chilled and got high with that guy, or we just kicked it, Like, he's fucking wild. They'll tell you that. Because I'll start talking about astrophysics, fucking multiple dimensions.
Blowing people's minds.
Yeah, like shit that they don't even think about because they're too busy worried about their sports team or whatever else. And I'm like, I'm over here. I'm like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm over here with it. I'm trying to tell. I don't know. But before I pass away, I want to know a lot. Like, I don't know why I have this thirst for infinite knowledge, but I like to learn about all kinds of weird, stupid shit that, you know.
How do you usually learn? You read or watch shit online?
Everything. Everything is a form of ingestment, like for knowledge. Like, anyone who turns down a book's a moron. Anyone who doesn't want to read through like articles, even ebooks, audiobooks and shit like that are amazing. Neil deGrasse Tyson did what the fuck's it called? Astrophysics for People in a Hurry. And you know,
it's like a book for dummies.
Yeah,
almost.
and it's a very simplistic book that I could have read, but I've been busy a lot. So like in place of listening to music, because I always have headphones in, I'll listen to that. And it's like I don't really understand everything. Like, I understand what he's getting to, but I'm not a math person.
Yeah, so you're not going to dedicate your life to learn all the terminology.
Now, pray tell, if he broke it down in references to like grams, ounces, you know, okay, now you're talking something I understand.
Yeah.
But all this other shit, I don't know anything about integers and curves, like the curve of my dick, you know, when I'm going in abroad. That's about, you know.
I know that angle.
You know what I'm saying? Like, doggies, what you want? But I don't know about all this quasar shit. No, you lost me there, Chief.
Yeah.
You ever seen
I'll keep rolling with you, though.
Yeah, and I'll play it off. You ever seen a little chimpanzee with the chimes and teens? And that's my brain.
Just amping them up.
Yep.
Yeah.
As soon as we start crossing into shit I ain't learned yet, it's like that, you know, like when you're playing a game and that map hasn't been unlocked yet, but boom, you're hitting the wall. That's me.
Yeah.
But I just don't tell them.
And then it's like a whole new level, and you're like, damn, this is dope.
I'll play it off just like, because I'm Cherokee, so everyone thinks I'm Spanish, though. So like they'll come up, and especially when they drink, it'll be Spanglish. And I'll pretend to understand the story as fuck, but I don't know anything in Spanish other than severely bad words. I invented a sentence. Like I'll tell you all the bad shit I know. It's just terrible. I could never tell this to somebody.
You made one sentence with all the bad words you know?
Multiple sentences, because I'm a stoner with boredom. So like I just Google words, and then I have Mexican homies to verify it. Like I'll call them and say it to them because we're cool like that. And they'll be like, cabron, who told you that? Like, oh, I just put it together. Don't say that shit, bro. Because like, yeah, that's just why I'm stupid, dude. I'm a stupid troll. I'm gonna die with a fucking trunk of like useless knowledge upstairs.
That's good. Better to die that way than with no knowledge and be a dummy.
Yeah, just out of boredom, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's dope. And then when you start learning about one thing new, kind of like what we were saying, it opens up new levels.
Right.
And you find levels within that level of some shit that you wouldn't have known if you didn't get into this, you know?
No, and that's why I tell people, don't be afraid to learn. Like, and especially with music. Like, I run into a lot of like up-and-comers, especially that don't have their performance rights organization shit. Like, they don't know anything about ASCAP, EMI, none of that shit. They have no idea about sound exchange.
Uploading the SoundCloud, and that's it.
And here's the scary thing of that, all right? So let's say your music isn't protected. Even if your music is, it really don't make for dick, because it's twisted, this industry. But let's just say on the scenario that you put a banging ass track on SoundCloud, super slapping hook, you know, whatever, the beat's cool, but it's got real potential. Let's say a slimy A&R from some fuck record label hears it, they get a songwriter who has something similar to it, they put it together. Next thing you know, you hear your song.
Yeah,
and this shit was...
That actually happened with the Big Bank, Chase Small Bank, or some shit like that. It was some artist in LA. I think LA. I don't know. My fact checker would check it. But he came out that song, chorus, and everything. They just changed up the beat, couple words in the chorus, slapped some high features on there.
So, like, after a lot of shows I've done, especially recently, like a lot of local, like, up-and-coming kids, like, I'll kick it with them, get high. You know, because they're like 22, 23. I'm almost 30. I'm not that much older than them, but I've been doing, like, everything. I do all my shit myself. Everything, my beats, my recording, every fucking thing, all my paperwork. I read through everything. And then on the DL, I do a lot of artist paperwork too. I make sure all their shit's registered. So when I talk to these kids, that's the first thing I'll ask them. I'll be like, yo, so, you know, are you on ASCAP or BMI? Oh, neither, man.
They're like, what'd you just call me?
Like you have to be on, you don't have to, but it starts putting shit in line, because at some point, music has to become business. Like, you find your voice, and you perfect your craft, and you hone your craft, and you continually hone it. I do now. Yeah. I'm not in my pocket. I'm constantly...
Yeah, you're always growing, yeah.
My beats change. My ideals change. My points in life, I'm growing. You know, as I get older, maybe my points of view will differ. You know, that's what humans do. The way I feel today is not the way I felt 10 years ago, I can assure you.
Oh, hell
I was
yeah.
on some ignorant shit. Not that I'm not ignorant now, I'm fucking dumb. Anyone that follows me on Facebook will tell you that. Shout out to y'all that haven't unfollowed me yet. You know, but that's the thing. We continually evolve as people. We grow, our ideals change. We meet new people that change our minds all the time. Because we end up becoming cool with them, and they make us see life in a different way that we were too stupid and stubborn to see before. So
that's why. What was that Nipsey quote that you were saying before the show?
Dude, like rest in peace, Nipsey Hussle.
Yeah, rest in peace.
The game lost. Like, dude, real shit. I cried when that fool died. I know that's not macho to say, but that fool, like, I only met him once or whatever, but it was fucking. He's awesome. Good people, and he did a lot of shit to inspire people, and he'll continue to inspire people. You know what I mean? But one of the quotes that I really like from Nipsey was, if you look at your circle and you don't get inspired, you don't have a circle, you have a cage. Fucking facts. That's facts.
And I was going to go off on that and say, sometimes you got to change your circle and always be upgrading.
Oh, you have to.
Not to say leaving people behind, but you got to grow and navigate.
Have to. And that's that. I'll get into the whole, how I don't believe in possession shit and control later, blah, blah, blah. But people are going to go and interchange in life. You can't get attached to humans. Like, Mac, he might get a fucking contract to go work in Bolivia cutting hair for 6 months, you know? And should we worry about our place in his life as friends because he's changed demographics?
Yeah,
or are we
solidified?
Are we self-secure enough in relationship to say, go out, friend, and live long and prosper?
Yeah, those are like the best friendships when you don't talk to someone for like a year or so and pick up the phone and it's right where you left off.
I got homies, Carl, Jeff, Matt, shout them out. That, you know, I grew up with them and shit. Like, we'll go sometimes 6 months without a conversation. But same exact thing. Call, hey, what's up, fool? How you doing? Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Same bullshit. And that's the thing. If your circle doesn't inspire you, though, that isn't your circle. Nipsey was right as fuck.
Yeah, you're just surrounding yourself with people for the sake of not being lonely.
And it's better to be. Being lonely sometimes is the best thing for you. Because you got to find you before you can, like, find anything else.
Yeah, I think that's what's crazy about, like, the internet age now. Like, people aren't bored anymore. They don't sit alone by themselves anymore. I mean, even I'm guilty of that, like, just always being on YouTube, looking up stories, reading shit. You don't have time just to sit and, all right, what's going on in this head of mine?
That's why I think, like, for me, I try to find time to just do my own shit. Like, a lot of people think I sit around and make beats all day long and write constantly, and that's a cute narrative and a good idea to think about. But do you know how drained you would be, you know, like, creatively if you just continually sat around and made endless music for no reason? That's why when I see people post online, coincidentally, like, oh, I'm in the lab putting in work, like, this is all they're doing. But what are you doing with the music you're making?
Yeah.
Are you getting it mixed and mastered? Do you have a marketing strategy? Do you have a budget for that marketing strategy? Do you know what your demographic is? Do you even know if your demographic's looking for this kind of music? Are you putting out, for example, a Christmas record in the middle of July? What the fuck are you, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
What are you doing? And if it's just, oh, I'm just making music, well, okay, there's nothing
But you
wrong with that.
understand you're not going to go anywhere. You can make all the music you want, but if you want to take it as a career and actually build something from it,
yeah, exactly.
There's a lot of logistics behind the
scenes. There is, and that's why I'm like, I don't know why I'm segueing into this, but that's why, like, my album that just came out March 6th, the Sideshow's Manuscript, you know, it's only fucking 6 tracks, and people loved them, and this is the hardest album I've ever had that I can't figure out what my strongest track on the album is, and that's dope, because I set out to do that, but, like, it's short for a reason, because I didn't want to, like, just, drown people out with material. I could drop remixes. I do shows and shit. I don't believe in dropping a mass quantity of music on the people. I'd rather drop quality music.
Yeah.
When I drop a video, it means something. You know, when I drop a song, it means something. And it's not... And I think that's why my shit's slowly growing the way it is, because to me, it's more organic.
Yeah, exactly. I was just going to say that. Rather than, like you said, flood the system, like a lot of people are just playing the streaming game.
Right.
The more music I get out there, my name's hot, they're going to listen to it, the streams are going to go up.
Right.
It's like, well, you're forgetting about the love of the craft at that point, too.
Right, because I like the fact that my fan base is so tight-knit. Like, it's growing as fuck, but it's like... My people actually love me. Like, they see me, it's like all love. They want to take a picture. They want to smoke a joint. They want to know how I'm doing. Do I need anything? Do they need anything? Like, it's like a community of people.
Yeah.
And to me, that's so fucking epic.
Yeah, and then you're personable, too, at the shows.
I try to be, man, because...
I remember when I seen you were just standing there watching the acts, too, and I'm like, let me go say what's up to this fool real quick.
No, well, because as soon as I'm done, like, that's the first thing I do. I just migrate into the crowd, like, because now my time is over. Like, I'm not going to... stiffen up my nose. And, all right, well, I'm going to go hang out in the back and look cool. I don't have time. I want to see the show too, motherfucker. Yeah. You know? I'm a rapper. Yeah, I love music, and I enjoy my craft. I love music so much that if I could no longer do it, I would not want to live. So it's like, I love music. It's everything to me. But I'm not going to overbear my love for my craft onto other artists. That's a dick move.
Yeah.
And I'm an asshole. I say a lot of asshole shit, but I'm not a dick. There's a difference. Dick
you gotta let everyone shine, you know?
Dude, I'm just a fan of good music. So if it's artists lined up that I fucking dig, hell yeah, I'm gonna rock the crowd. They love me, whatever. It's cool. And even when I'm in the crowd with them and they want to talk, I'm like, all right, hold on. Because I'm trying to give my respects.
Yeah.
I'm in the crowd with y'all. I'm a part of the show.
Yeah, you don't want the performer to be like, oh, there's that asshole just having a conversation while I'm doing my set.
And I make sure to make it clear when I migrate in the crowd, because a lot of people do. Oh, hey, what up, homie? And whispering and shit. That distracts the artist on stage. Hey, homie, hey, let's go after the show. We'll smoke some weed and chop it up. I tell 3 or 4 people, everybody's cool. They enjoy the show. Then we go outside and get high, whatever. You know, but most of the time when I get off the stage, I have to run outside. Instantly, I go outside because I get anxiety. Oh yeah. People don't know, but like, as soon as the last song's done and everyone's clapping or whatever, I get this enormous heat wave, and I fucking have to bail. And everybody tries to stop me. But now I got like Eric and a couple of them. They know the drill. They've seen it. There's times where I'll throw up. Like, you know, I just got to run outside and puke and shit. Like, no one knows it, but that's what happens.
Damn.
I just have super anxiety. I never had a lot of friends and shit. And I'm not used to like severely large crowds of people trying to come after me to talk to me. Like, you know, as soon as
I was the same way. I'd have like social anxiety and just lock up, especially like being in school. Yeah. And then they'd be like, oh, who wants to answer the question? I'd be like, ugh, and then just freeze up.
Yeah. I didn't like school. I wasn't for school.
Yeah.
I didn't do well in it.
Me neither. But until I went to college and I'm like, oh, I actually think this shit's interesting. All right, I'll write a paper.
Yeah, it's different when you got to pay for the education. I think that's what it was. Because when you're kids, you don't have a concept of money. And all I saw school as it was programming. Like, we're reading these books that someone else wrote. And like, my mom taught me from a young age to question everything. You know what I mean? Yeah. Even her, she's not perfect. My mom had a library of encyclopedias. I'm not joking. Like, fucking redneck Cherokee lady. Like, she made me learn shit. Because she didn't want me to be stupid. So, you know what I mean? And she wasn't stupid at all. My mom fucking super intelligent.
She's like, you can suck in school, but here read these encyclopedias.
No. So, because I always had this asshole view. I get it from my dad, too. He's always my dad's a jokester as fuck. But, like, you know, I would go to school and I would look at the teachers like, I bet this bitch is drunk. You know what I mean? Or I bet she's doing drugs. Like, I'm fucking 6 years old, 7 years old. Seriously.
I bet that creep's watching porn on the computer right now.
Because like I'd listen to my uncles and my dad and them talk, and I was always a sponge, so I learned. I would absorb knowledge and I would apply it. I would listen to them talk about adult shit, and I would apply it to adults. I'd go to school and I'd think about it. I'd be like, I bet them motherfuckers do.
Yeah, because it gives you like an old soul. You see the bags under their eyes, and that's what would happen. That's what happened to me. I grew an old soul because of that, and I had a hard time in school because I was like if I went back to elementary school as a grown man, it wouldn't work out because I'd probably sell the teacher weed. Like, you know what I mean? This shit would be awkward. You know what I mean? Or end up being the principal and just running the shit.
You know what I mean? Getting in trouble as fuck because I talk too much shit. All the kids would have like if I was a principal of a school, all the kids would roast. Yeah. That's what they would do. It'd be a big ass
recess, roast. Just a big roast session.
Fuck yeah, because no one roasts anymore. Like, that's a sad thing. Like, the new
really, it's a dying art.
I think fucking roasting is dying.
Damn.
Because I say offensive shit to people sometimes, like in playing, and it's like, oh,
these fucking kids are too soft.
What happened, bruh?
Damn. You know how much my self-esteem used to hurt in school?
Oh, dude, it built good character.
Yeah, because then you got to come up with a better joke to get that self-esteem back.
I've heard every joke about my crippled ass legs in the world, but there's this homie of mine that I used to work with. Big, tall motherfucker. I called him Lurch. He was like 7 feet tall, swear to God. And he's a gay dude, too. So it's
big gay Lurch?
Yeah, big gay giant. And like, we used to roast all the time. We did just, you know, he's cool or whatever. And fucking one day, we were in the break room. Everybody was in there. And he said something, and I was like, you like doorbells that are shaped like dicks or something. He said something stupid, you know? And he was like, hey, you know, you're proof that God uses recycled parts. And I was like, that's dope as fuck. Damn. That's the dopest thing I ever, because no one ever said that.
Yeah.
I done heard everything. The Forrest Gump, the fuck.
Because a good joke will flip your mind too. Yeah. Like, damn, okay.
Yeah, well,
okay.
I appreciate them. Like, I look for them. Like, someday I want to be big enough to where, like, oh, go ahead and spark you, man. Like if I get big enough to where, like, something stupid happens, I trip and fall, and they make a meme, I want to have enough money to do like a contest. Because the internet doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah, that's no chill.
And you have to respect the machine for what it is. Like sometimes you're the guy laughing, sometimes you're getting laughed at.
But the internet always wins.
It doesn't give a fuck. And as long as you respect the internet and it's non-fuck to give, like you'll be cool. It's these fucking people that report posts and do all this other weird shit.
I've never gotten that. Like, how are you so irked that you got to report a post?
I'll tell you what I said in December, even though it may be controversial and it may hurt some people's feelings.
Disclaimer.
I didn't mean it as disrespectful as Facebook said it was, but this is exactly what I did.
Damn you, Facebook.
It was a little bit before Christmas of last year. I like to read, like I said, and I read this news article that. The title of the article, because you know what clickbait is, right? Something to make you interested.
Yeah.
I usually see clickbait coming, but this one wasn't really clickbait, but it had a clickbait title. Said that the new survey says people want to change Santa's gender to female. And I was like, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
Yeah.
Kris Kringle? Well, come on, man. Do we have to fuck with everything?
Yeah.
Like, is that where we're at now? So I read the article, and I made a funny post. And this is exactly what I said, precisely what I said. I said, I just read an article where they want to make Santa gender neutral. So I said, tranny claus instead of Santa Claus. Dude, that shit got like fucking 90 shares in an hour. It was epic.
Shit.
I laughed my ass off for like 2-3 days. And I didn't get any angry inboxes. I don't really check my DMs much, but I didn't get any angry nothing. But one day I log on there to do some shit, and lo and behold, I'm fucking 30-day banned for hate speech.
30 days?
For hate fucking speech.
For tranny clause?
This was on December 21st.
Who's taking that serious?
Dog, this is a fictional fucking character invented by the Coca-Cola company to sell fucking Coca-Cola.
Knowledge.
And you motherfuckers are gonna fucking block me because I called him tranny clause? Maybe I was slang terming for transformer, like the car. Like, you don't know. You assumed on me.
Yeah.
I should be offended. You need a 30-day block from blocking motherfuckers. Yeah,
that's the way you think. You're thinking fucked up.
You cocksuckers got the game fucked up, G. But
so what'd you do when that 30 days was up? Someone got pissed at tranny clause.
Oh yeah, no, I offered to inbox a few people because I screenshotted the 30-day window where it pops up because you only see it once, and it said 30-day ban for hate speech.
Wow.
And it showed me the post, and I was like, I screenshotted it, and then I hit OK, and I have a backup page or whatever. So like I went on there and told him my main page is fucking down, and then I just went off through my 30 days because even now, like I ain't been on my phone, like it's on do not disturb mode all the time.
Wow.
All the time. I don't take that off. I don't have children, you know what I mean? I be just floating. I do my thing. I wiggle around. I don't like a leash, you know? And like I'm very big about no control. That's why I don't date, because a lot of times when you date, there's a lot of needs.
And a lot of control.
Yeah, super control. I need you to text me on a continuum. I need you to express your emotions and feelings towards me on a continuum.
Start to feel like you got a parole officer.
Yeah, and see, for me, like I'm the kind of person where I'm so transparent and genuine with motherfuckers, females, men, homies, everybody. You know, anyone I'm cool with, I'm transparent with all humans. So when I'm dating a woman, you know what I mean? I don't want her to control my every move, just like I won't control hers. You could go to Vegas for 4 days with your girlfriends and not text me at all, and then come back and me and you are cool when you hit me up.
Yeah, because you got to be secure in that relationship.
I don't care if you went out and sucked 1,000 dicks. It's none of my business what the fuck you do when I'm not around you. See, we all have our own lives to live, right?
I might be mad at 1,000 dicks though.
I ain't tripping. Look.
Couldn't settle at 999.
It's like this. You know the age-old saying, "Oh, the world doesn't revolve around you." That's factual. The world doesn't. Actually, the world revolves around the
Actually, the world's flat, bro.
Yeah.
It's soaring upwards.
I don't know about that. But to say that the world doesn't revolve around you is correct. But my conscience and existence revolves around me because my actions are mine. My decisions are mine. My opinions are mine. Everything I do is me. And I can't, there's people that will blame others for their failures. Oh, well, he said to go this way. I went this way and got hurt. Well, yeah, you're an idiot. You didn't think for yourself. You didn't stop to see the cliff at the end of the street. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But the point is I am not into control. I don't need to check in with you. if I'm dating you, for example, if a girl's stupid enough to date me, right? And she's like, you know what, I like this guy. He's funny, whatever. I want to date him. You don't have to check in with me all the time.
Yeah. Just let it be natural. Don't feel like, fuck, I got to check in. I haven't texted in like 3 hours.
I told a girl that's really dope. She's a really dope female one time, but I told her that I'm the kind of guy where I can go more than 3-4 days without talking to you. And the reason is, like, think about old ass people that are still married, that are 70, 80. Everyone's like, oh, how cute. You know how sad that is? I lived with my grandma and grandpa for a couple years. When you get so old and you're in each other's fucking face every day, you run out of shit to talk about.
Yeah.
And so what I've come to realize at 30, you know what I mean, for me, is that I don't want to be in your face every day. Now, if you want to talk to me all day through text, if you elect to come hang out, I'm down with that. But when you have to do everything with your significant other, every time you leave, you have to leave with them. Every trip to the store, every time you go with a friend, if it becomes joint Facebooks, all that fuck shit, as soon as you
that's starting to sound like hell now.
Yeah, and I know a cool amount of people that live this way, and to them, oh, that's just the way it is. Well, nah, bro, I can't do it. So like, if I'm dating a woman, we can have kids and all that, but I'm an entertainer, right? So if I'm on the road doing interviews, meet and greets, pop-ups, making little bits of money here and there, I'm not home. That my time is absent. That's the business, right?
Yeah.
So like, if I don't check in with you all day, but nighttime, you can't be mad. You know what I mean? And whatever you're doing is your business too. I am not a possessive man. I hate men. Let me say this, my opinion as well. In this current generation, there's a lot of like soft ass motherfucking men, bro.
Oh, hell yeah.
I don't like possessiveness even on our end. I can't stand a man that's my girl. Like, you can't talk to her. Like, I don't care. If I'm dating a chick and you want to oogle her and buy her drinks, she's going to give me the drinks.
Yep,
because she likes fucking me. Yeah. She's going to fuck me at the end of the night. You can fuck her all you want, but it's my crippled dick. She's going to be boom, 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 boom at the end of the night. And I'm so secure with that notion and that reality that we can go to a bar together and you can have 100 dudes get at you, numbers out the ass. Every free drink is coming to me, though. I'm going to be plastered drunk because you want to fuck my bitch. Like, that's the kind of
just laughing about it in the back of your head.
I don't. Now, of course, if they cross the line, they do some real fucking scandalous shit. You got to handle it. But on the usual, most men fight over their bitch before anything's even done. It's usually some fuck shit. Oh, you bought her a drink, I'm gonna beat your ass. Yeah. You don't know who I am. Like, I don't care about that shit. Buy her a drink. Get her number, get her Snapchat, get her Insta. I don't care.
Actually, get her two, because I'm kind of thirsty,
man, get
too.
her all that shit, bro. I'll be right back when y'all are done talking. Holler. I'm that guy. I don't care. Because I should not have to control what you do. Yeah.
There's probably some chicks that'd be hella into that too, because it's so much of the opposite side of all that.
I fucking can't stand control. Dude, I could knock on wood. I could walk outside and a fucking bird randomly could have a stone for whatever fucking reason in its paw or whatever claw thing, and it drops this fucking stone just ever so perfect on my crippled ass head. Boop, and I drop dead. Boop, I died. Now, do I want to die in the middle of an argument through a text message with some girl who's mad because I'm here at a podcast and I'm not home with her? Yeah. Or do I want to die free with like, oh, I was cool with this chick. We had a great memory together, or multiple memories of fun times, and all the arguments and bitterness never happened because we weren't continually in each other's fucking faces. Yeah. I'm not in your business. I don't give a fuck about the things you do when you're not with me, because that shit does not involve me. That's not my business. That's your business. That's your life. That's your decisions, your mistakes, all that's your shit. Like, I'll help you with your shit, but I'm not going to control your shit.
Yeah. Have you had a relationship like that yet?
Dude, yeah.
Or they're like, well, I can't handle all that.
No, like, I've had women, like, because, like, I talk a lot of shit about relationships, right? So, like, they'll be like, oh, well, how come you don't date or whatever? And I think it's either because they're hitting on me or they're just bored and they want to pick my brain. So I'll tell them all this, that I want a relationship where I can go 2 weeks without talking to you, and we should still be cool. And when we link up, we're going to have the bombest sex ever because we ain't fucked each other in a cool minute.
You actually miss me now.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Versus me being in your fucking face all day long. Take out the trash, pick this up, do this. Nah, man, I'm on the move. I don't have time to lay up and Netflix it all week. Nope. You know? Yeah. There's times for that. Anniversaries, you take your girl, you do something romantic. Yeah. And not something whack and cheesy. You do something crazy over the top. Genius. Yeah. Doesn't even have to cost money. You know, take her to the river and fucking light off fireworks and shit. Do something. And
then it's way more special now that you're doing that. Yeah. Just purely out of your heart.
Right.
You know?
Because, like, I've been busy. I'm not around as much as I like to be. I'm out following my dream. Let's do something cool. Like, I'm with that shit. But I don't want to I don't want to argue with somebody because I'm not around. I want to live my life like a Rolling Stone. I'm fucking on the go. I could be in a committed relationship where I ain't sticking my dick inside of nothing else and be all around the country, all in multiple countries, still doing my thing, but I don't want to have to do it all the time.
Yeah.
Or fucking call you when I'm in the middle of trying to plot the road. I'm in the middle of a country I've never been in. I'm scared. I ain't trying to be on the phone with you while I'm watching my fucking surroundings. You know what I mean?
And then you can't be focused either because now you're worrying about all this behind the scenes.
I'm trying to give people the best show of their life because they've never seen me live before, and I'm scared because I think they're going to judge me deep down. And now I got you tripping on me, adding to my woes, adding to my frustration. And now what do I do? Because it's genetic in me. I start drinking because I don't know how to handle my emotions because I'm like most men, we bottle up our emotions, and what do? We can't let them shits out, so we drink about it.
Yeah, pick up a bottle,
chug it.
Yeah.
That's why I'll probably be single a very long time, a very, very long time.
But that's cool. It's not like you need a relationship. If you're content with everything that you're doing, then you're golden.
No, because I have yet to because I've said this to women, but I have yet to really have someone get it like that, you know what I mean? And I don't argue with nobody. There's a couple girls I'm cool with, you know what I mean? But it's like there's some that don't get it at all, and they want to, oh, you're an asshole. Why am I an asshole? Because I don't want control. Just because you watched your mom tell your dad what to do, that's cute. I'm cool with that, but that ain't me, darling. I'm not,
Yeah, sayonara, I'm a Rolling Stone.
You ever heard of Leonard Skinner? I'm free bird. I'm flying around
speaking to my soul.
Yeah, I don't control. Fucking it upsets me, all forms of it. I just don't believe in it. Nah, I want to live free.
Yeah, that's how I was in the military. I couldn't handle the control, bro. So once I got out, I just wilded the fuck out.
Yeah, because you were confined in a fucking state of. It's like track housing. You're not a person. You're a machine, basically. A machine.
They let you keep your last name. They'll call you your last name, but at the end of the day, you're just a machine.
It's just a model number. It's a unique skew to who you are. Like a UPC. Every UPC is different. Last name's just a UPC on a fucking machine. I understand it. I understand completely. That's sad.
Yeah, but fuck it. Here we are now.
Control is a hard thing to do, but shout out to all my homies that have served. Hella people have. I can't serve because I'm crippled, but I did want to be a sniper when I was little. I always wanted to climb.
You still can?
Man, I wish. I can't pass
maybe not for the military, but you could be a sniper.
I'm
still.
Cool. I'm cool.
You can be anything you want to be, bro.
No, I'm just a rapper who smokes weed. NSA, I know y'all are listening. And
sniping with the lyrics. There we go.
Yeah.
Not trying to get flagged. I don't want to get banned for 30 days.
Oh, dude, I've already talked shit. Like the Santa Claus joke alone, you're going to get flagged for that. I'm sorry in advance.
Damn it. Might have to block that out.
Yeah, you might have to. I shouldn't have said that. I didn't know we were on Facebook.
No, we're not. I used to go live on Facebook, but... Nah, fuck it.
Oh, if we're not on Facebook, we should be fine. They're the only communist bastards that are hating.
That's why I like this format. But YouTube's starting to get like that too. They're starting to censor people.
Well, I mean, and eventually, there's got to come some form of revolution because freedom of speech is freedom of speech, and I don't give a fuck. I hate that people are trying to manipulate and find loopholes around the Constitution. There's no fucking loopholes.
Yeah,
like this
set in stone. It's pretty fucking clear.
Like keeping ammunition, so it's like, oh, it's hard for people to get ammo. They want to restrict it. They want a number and they want names of people buying ballistics. Why? We have the right to keep and bear arms.
Yeah,
and you need munitions for the arms to work. So that is tied.
I'm pretty sure it's all the psychos that are buying all the ammunition and then shooting up Las Vegas.
Yeah,
but a couple assholes that fuck it up for everybody.
But the thing about that too is look at Chicago, right? Because I gotta be honest, even though I don't talk politics, never. I do gotta let people know I'm avidly pro gun, hella pro gun, and I'm such a scary amount pro gun that my views hardly anyone agrees with them. Because I think an armed society is a polite society.
Yeah, because then if you look at it, how I'm talking about mass shooters, if someone's packing,
everybody's got a strap, right? And I'm not saying because there's certain mass shootings where it was unavoidable, they were set up, it was fucked up, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And all of them are fucked up, but there's some of them where it's there would have been no way for anybody armed to defend that asshole piece of shit that was raining down on the innocent people in Vegas. You know what I mean? There's no way for them to defend.
Because no one's gonna be walking around with a sniper to take them out.
But pray tell, robberies and shit that go on a regular occurrence, right? If everybody that's legally the age of 18 and up is packing something and walking around, it's going to be less frequent for rape and
people are going to be more hesitant. I might not want to run up on this fool.
I believe like if I don't think I'll ever be powerful or rich enough to afford to run for president, because you got to pay off a bunch of PACs or whatever it's called. Do all kinds of weird shit.
You got to be balls deep in it already at 31.
Like you got to be all the way sold in, and I'm not. But if I could ever run for president, like I would vote, or I would like beg the people, like, what do you guys think? I'd bring it to national TV. I would make it a Q&A where people could call in. I'm that weird. Like,
or vote on your phone about some
like
shit.
I have this weird idea. I think we should bring back, because I remember hearing when I was young that they used to teach you about firearm safety in school. And I wish that we brought that back. We should teach kids how to aim and shoot, clean their weapons. When
was this?
My dad and them had talked about it when I was younger.
Damn, that's crazy.
You know, like back in his day, there used to be metal shop, all kinds of different shit. And but anyway, you know, like that's what I think we should have. I think everyone should be properly, formally educated on the dangers of what a firearm could do, and to respect it as a tool and learn how to properly use it. And I think everybody should be armed. And if everybody is armed, no one's going to run up on nobody. Because here's one thing you'll never stop: violence. You cannot quell violence. No, you can move peacefully in between violence. That's what I do. I can't avoid what two opposing teams are going to do to each other. And I live in California.
Or spread positivity to help subdue the anger and negativity. Teach people. I'm not saying give up on people and let them kill each other, but I am saying that you're not going to stop people's tendencies. You take away guns, they're going to use sticks. Like they're going to beat each other to death. You put inmates in a cell, and they got beef, they get down. Yeah, they'll beat you with a bar of soap.
They don't give a fuck. They'll throw it in a sock, and I forget what it's called, but it's not happy. You know what I'm saying?
It's not a good time.
Guns are not the thing. The thing is people's misunderstanding of each other.
Yeah.
And a lot of it is ego and misunderstanding.
And I think that's part of why there's so many more mass shootings going on. It's because people they feel isolated now more than ever, because everything's online. People aren't having natural human interaction anymore.
It would suck to be a teenager in today's world. That's why I'm so cool with the younger generation. I try to give them advice because, like, think about it. Now, like when we were kids, like I got bullied a lot and made fun of, pushed down, kids spit on me and all kinds of fucked up shit, but
bastards.
Like yeah, fuck them, you know what I mean? My life turned out way better.
I hope they're mopping up piss.
Nah, like I hope nothing but the best for them, and a few of them, if I'm ever powerful, like rich enough, like I'll give them a cool job. Because they were kids, they ain't know what they was doing, man. People make mistakes, and I wish nothing but good deeds on them, you know. Fuck them for what they did, though. Yeah. But
I hope they mopped up a little piss then.
Oh, they probably had to mop up hella piss. But you know, but if we were teenagers, now doing a teenage podcast, dog, you make one slight mistake, you say one offhanded comment, do something dumb,
the whole school's looking at you.
You'll go viral,
crazy.
Dog. The whole world will know your stupid ass from one thing, and it could really destroy somebody's life.
Yeah, when you're young, your brain's not even developed. You're doing dumb shit all the time.
You don't understand the weight of what you're doing when you're young. And I'm not trying to make excuses for people, but shit, man, I was there. I didn't understand nothing. You know what I mean? Like, somewhere along the line, we forgot to let people be human beings, and that, you know what I mean, shit was gonna happen.
Yeah, and then now too, like with social media and shit, like you're a little older, but you were probably like within the same age range where like MySpace was becoming a thing, but you weren't walking around with it in your phone checking it all day. It was when you got to your homie's house that had a computer.
Right.
Oh, let me check my shit. Where's the parties at?
I had the studio at the crib, and like we had MySpace, and like even at the time I had like 1 million streams on MySpace music at one point, like when I was out here. But I didn't even have a smartphone till the iPhone 3GS. That was my first time ever having like a handheld technology.
Yeah.
That's when I first like got onto the whole, you know what I mean? I had Facebook off and on, but I didn't really use it for much. And like social media to me was just, in the beginning, like I still had my music shit going, but at the time it was like SoundClick. You know what I mean? This is before SoundCloud. Like even mp3.com was still cracking. I don't even know if that's...
Damn, those are like the OG sites.
Yeah, my bad. I'm throwing out... Oh, man, I'll show my age real quick.
Talking LimeWire now.
Shout out to Immortal Technique from undergroundhiphop.com.
Oh, bro, that's where I started listening to Immortal, was LimeWire, and fucking you get introduced into all types of artists just downloading random.
When I was on it was undergroundhiphop.com back in like 99, 2000. They had online forums. Immortal Technique was on it. There's this dude that no one's heard of but me, and he's one of my favorite rappers, and if I ever find the prick, I want to do a song with him, because his songs are fucked up, but his lyrics, the way he rhymes is amazing. It's amazing that he wrote this. I'm like, that's the devil, or something other than
he's
the
like
positive.
Possessed when he's writing.
Motherfucker, because like he has a song where it's called Bow Down. It's like bow down and pray to God. Like you can tell it's not a very happy song, but his penmanship is just immaculate. And his name is DZK, Andrew Jackson, but his name stands for Delta Zeta Kappa, the fraternity.
Yeah,
because he has a story about losing his virginity there. His name's DZK though. He's from, I believe, Wisconsin. And I know his real name's Andrew Jackson. Don't know what happened to the prick. You could look him up. He's got Torture, a couple of dope ass records.
Probably doing shit still.
I don't know. But if I ever find him, like, I'm putting that fucker's dope. Like, and he did a lot of shit with like Warbucks and a cool bunch of the East Coast battle scene. So it's like, but I came up like watching these pricks. Like that fool was like undefeated. And then like, you know, I just like that was my shit. Like the battle things. Like I learned how people wrote, and I learned about double time. Like that's where I honed all my abilities.
Yeah.
Because from the beginning, like when I told people I wanted to rap, kids would spit my rap book and shit, laugh at me. And
really,
you know,
damn, the hate was strong.
Yeah. And then like as I got older, got into high school and really tried to do it, like the other kids that were doing it too, they didn't want to work with me. Or they were trying to tax me hella $500 for beats, blah blah blah.
You're like, nah, I'll make my own.
I became by the end of middle freshman year, I became like the known beat guy. I did everybody's beats and did a lot of the music and shit. I've been on this quest ever since, where like I want to learn all my business myself. That's why I looked up to Nipsey Hussle so bad, because he did it. He owned all his shit.
Yeah, you don't have to depend on anybody at that point. Right,
because I, you know, on the low, I've been offered a few small deals before, and I'm not dumb. If I sign these, I'm going to get this chump change. And unless I flip it in some way, excuse me, you know, for some way flip this money to make it profitable, this is all I'm going to get.
Because you want your rights, because you want those residual checks coming in.
Because you know, some people don't understand that you want to own your publishing. You want that. Like I'm retardedbastard.com music. That's what it is. That's what it is. I'm signed to me. And even though I got a small little hub or whatever, my streams are mine. I cut no pie with nobody. I produce all my own shit. In fact, the only person that did a record on my whole new shit is the homie Bo Willie. Shout out to Bo Willie. Right now, he lives in LA right now, dope as fuck. Makes dope ass beats, but like when royalties come in from that song, and he'll get his producer's portion.
Yeah, keep it simple, you know.
Exactly.
The less people involved, the more simple it is.
Right, because if I sign a fuck ass deal where I got all these extra people in play, like now I owe. Like I don't use samples in beats. I'm not a sample person. I don't like samples. Vocal. I owe somebody money every time I look at the sample shit. Not doing that. You're not gonna sue me like on some how they did like Pharrell and them, or you know the homie Dr. Dre has been sued a few. Nope.
Yeah,
I'm playing everything by
even Juice WRLD, that main hit that he had. I think it was Sting sued him and took all the revenue from it.
For the guitar loop.
So all the profits that he gets from that goes directly to Sting because it never got cleared.
And see, and like. No one even knew. He probably didn't even know that sample came from Sting. That's the problem too.
Yeah.
A lot of people lease these beats and shit on like the internet. And I'm not going to put like specific websites on blast because there's a bunch of dope producers on them. But 99%, in my opinion, I don't have any facts or numbers to back this up. It's completely my opinion, full disclosure. But I'm going to wager to say 99% of those producers don't check to see if their samples are even cleared. And what that means is like. Let's say this, whatever this is. What is this? I should know. Oh, no, I don't know. It's somebody's beat. Like that little bloom he's got in the background. I don't know if this guy here made this himself. He might have played it, which is dope if he did. But what if he sampled it from like Alanis Morissette?
Yeah.
So who's she signed to? Atlantic, I believe. Atlantic would want their pie. Yep. And that's why Sting...
And then your foot, because you put all this work and hope into the song. And look, bam.
And we'll use Juice WRLD as an example. He could have saved the dick in his ass if he would have did the smart thing when he heard that song. Like, hey, bro, did you play that guitar? Oh, no, bro, I got that guitar from this. Oh, shit, bro, Sting did this original song. He could have bought a license for the song right as it blew up, and they wouldn't have sued him. If he bought a license for it and got it cleared and offered him the money, it would have delayed the legal process anyway.
Yeah.
It would have showed, especially in court, that he tried to do the right thing and get it cleared. You know, like minding my business. I had a couple of dope ass records people like, and if anyone ever came to me and wanted to clear, I would do it. You know, I wouldn't delay it. Even if I didn't like the artist, if they're paying, fuck it. I'm going to do it because you did the right thing.
Yeah, because the music industry is cutthroat. Like, because my opinion on that is I feel like Sting should have looked at it like, oh, this young kid from Chicago, he's coming up. You know what? I'm going to let him have this one.
And they did.
No, they're cutthroat.
But that's the thing. Poor Sting, like, that's probably what they did. They probably did just that.
So you think it was the label that went after
it? Yeah, because
it?
they're just like you and me, these artists, bro. And some of them aren't. Some of them are assholes. I've met a couple of famous people. I've taken pictures with a lot of motherfuckers. I won't blast nobody, but there is some assholes.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you like this. Most of the asshole celebrities or big names are the small fish. The people that have one-hit wonders, that are clinging to faith and trying to go viral again for longevity.
Yeah.
Those are mostly, in my own personal experience, those are the stuck-up people. I've met several legends that I'm blessed that I've ever crossed paths with that were the most fucking humble, dopest people ever. I was broke as fuck. I have no name brand clothes and shit, and I'm sitting around some guy that's got $500,000 on his neck, you know? But he's drinking with me his drink, you know, pouring me drinks and shit, treating me like a human.
Yeah.
You know, and then I've been around people that got one hit, they're cracking. I just happen to be in LA or whatever, and I wiggle into this fucking thing, and next thing you know, and they're all snooty with me, and it's like that.
I think because they went viral, they get the fame so quick, and boom, their head just explodes.
Man, fuck that, bro. I don't care. And if my designation is never superstardom because I refuse to act that way, I don't care. I don't give a fuck. I don't want people to think I'm an unapproachable dick, and that I'm somewhat better than you, or I feel like I'm better than you completely because I can make music. It's not that hard. Everything we do in life is taught either through repetition and practice or God-given ability.
Yep.
One or the other.
Amen.
And whatever you want to do in life, you could fucking do it. So I'm not going to sit here and act like I'm a superior artist to the next prick just because I like my own shit and I make my own shit. I'm confident in my abilities, but I am not competitive. I do not give a fuck who makes the best of anything. I'm the best at what I can do. I'm the best cripple, Lokust Luciano, retardedbastard.com, crazy motherfucker I can be.
Best one I've met so far.
Yeah, like I'm the best me that I can be, period. There'll never be a better me ever. I'm the best me there'll ever be. But I'll never be better than you. And I'll never be better than this motherfucker, that alien poster on the wall. Yeah. I'll never be better than nobody.
That's the problem with trying to imitate somebody and not be yourself, because now you can't be the best version of yourself because you're portraying someone else's image.
You know, with the knowledge that we could all die from any moment, we could have a brain aneurysm here and just right on this podcast.
Hope we don't.
I hope we don't.
But we probably go viral. I'll probably get a lot of views.
Yeah, but we will never live to see them. But it doesn't matter because we're all gonna go out. So why live? Why live that way? Why live like I am better than you? Why fake and imitate that I'm something I'm not? People are gonna remember me for fucking fake shit. I would rather be hated for what I am than loved for what I am not. I'd rather you hate me because I don't give a fuck. I'd rather you hate me because I don't censor my lyrics. I'd rather you hate me because like I will tell people to smoke DMT. I'd rather you hate me because I tell people to smoke pot. I'd rather you hate me because I'm like fuck structure, fuck following the rules, find your own path. Yeah. If every other buddy's walking this way, find out what's on this side. It may be failure. Dude, all this shit may not work. I may wind up homeless as fuck under a bridge in 20 years collecting cans. I might lose everything I've ever had because I'm following this crazy fucking dream. But I don't care.
At least you did it, and you don't have to be 40, 50, 60 and look back like, damn, what if I would have?
Exactly. I heard that my whole life growing up. Man, in my day, I could have did this. I coulda, I shoulda, I woulda. Man, those are 3 toxic, stupid-ass words. I never want to live with a mouth full of regret. I just can't do it. Yeah. I can't fucking do it. So I'm going to go forth and do wild, crazy shit. I'm going to do shows. I'm going to go and do tours. And I'm going to do wild, crazy shit. And if I don't make a profit or if I'm never a superstar, it doesn't matter. My small little fan base likes me. They fuck with me. And it grows constantly every day.
Because you're genuine, so that's how you get like the cult following.
Yeah, that's all like, I care about.
I fuck with this guy. He's just like me. He's personable. Let's get it.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck and I don't think I'm better than nobody. It's like the fact that people even like my music. Like, dude, this is my most successful release ever for music. And like, I still can't swallow it. It's like 1,000 streams a week. Damn. It's like organic.
Congrats on that.
Yeah, much love. Yeah. No, but thanks to people. I ain't shit there. Fucking thank you guys for even fucking tuning in. But like, I can't comprehend. I can't fathom this. I can't wrap my brain around it.
Yeah, because you had put a post on Facebook the other day that I thought was dope. You're like, hey, shout out to whoever was driving on Weibo bumping my Hella song.
Yeah, it was on a Olive Drive. Yeah. I walk everywhere. People see me all the time. Like, what the fuck? I walk everywhere. Because like that's all I ever wanted to do was walk. They said I wasn't going to do it. I did it. That's all I ever asked from God.
I like Forrest Gump.
Yeah.
Basically.
So if I like my video shoot for Hella, the Eric will tell you if he was here. Everyone piled in the car and drove to the next scenes. Me and T. Davis walked through downtown. You know, mile and a half. Fuck it.
Yeah.
We mobbing. A couple blocks ain't shit. You know what I mean? Why stuff in a car and be uncomfortable for 10 seconds?
Yeah.
Fuck that. I'll walk 15
Might
minutes.
as well get some fresh air.
Might as well. It ain't 110 out here yet. You know it gets hot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Then you'll see me walking around with an umbrella and a spray bottle.
But yeah.
Yeah, that's dope. Yeah, we didn't even have to hit any topics. We're just free
I don't even
flowing.
know. I'm just talking shit. I hope I don't regret nothing I said. My bad if I
Oh, no, you're good. Maybe just tranny clause.
Yeah, whoops.
We'll see if that comes back to haunt you.
It's like I shouldn't have started that. I shouldn't have opened with that one. We probably lost some views.
I think it's funny. I'll get a kick out of it if something happens.
Well, it was purely just because it was funny to me. Like,
and now we're putting it into context, the whole joke about it.
well, yeah, because to me, the reason I said it was because, like, I let's be clear, I am all for like gay rights. I think gay people should be able to be gay as they want to be. If you motherfuckers want to run around with rainbows, and that should be perfectly acceptable. No one should oppress people.
You do you, boo.
Who cares if two people of the same, what is the term? Two genders want to have intercourse. Who gives a shit?
Yeah. Or if you want to be a group of 5 and all fuck each other.
Exactly. I am a crippled bastard. I cannot judge upon nobody for what they do. I cannot even walk.
Because it goes back into what you were saying with control. Nobody should be controlled to that aspect,
right.
you know?
Now me personally, my preference, I am not a gay gentleman, you know? I've never had a homo thought or none of that. I'm an open lesbian, to be honest.
I thought you were flirting with me earlier.
No, I love titties, bro. Like, if we got some, you know? But the thing is like, you know, I don't hate on people for it, but there's got to be a boundary somewhere where, like, you should be able to, like, express yourself and not be condemned. Like I forget who it was. I want to say it's Genuine. He came under fire because he said that he wouldn't date a transsexual person. I agree. Listen, me personally, you know, I wouldn't do that. I'll be cool with you. We could be friends. We could be homies or homettes or whatever. You know, whatever the term they decide to use. But we'll smoke blunts. But no.
Yeah,
you know?
And it shouldn't be pressured on you anyways.
No,
like that's a preference.
I shouldn't be called a transphobic person because I don't want to date a trans person.
Yep.
First of all, that's a slur. I'm not afraid of trans people. I got hella trans fans. They show up in the full dress and everything. What's up? What's up, lady? You know, I try to keep it respectful.
What's up, dog Kimberly?
Yeah, you know, I don't care. That's their life. That's like I said, the world don't revolve around you, but their existence does revolve around them. So what they want to do in their bubble is their fucking business. But
exactly, respect the bubble. And then,
but me personally, I would not date a person who used to be a man and is now a woman. No, cool. And
if she was super hot,
I just could. And like people,
or what if you fell in love with her and then she told you?
Dude, like people have proposed so many questions.
All the what ifs,
and they all end like not with me being looked upon as like an open-minded person.
So there's no angle.
No, there's not. And I mean, like I said, that's just my personal thing.
Yeah.
Now, if somebody else, if a homie of mine were to date a trans person, that's their preference. I don't care. It's not my life. I am not using your dick. That's your dick. You know what I mean?
Put it where you want. Put it in the door if you want.
I don't care what you fuck. And, well, no, I do care. I don't want people fucking kids and shit. They deserve to die. But you know what I mean? If two consenting adults want to do some adult shit, you know what I mean?
Party on.
Party on. Different strokes for different folks. I don't care. But I don't think people should force upon ideology to me and tell me like, oh, well, this is the way things are. Like, no. Like, I'm cool with shit. Yeah. I just expressed my things. I'm cool with it. You can't tell me
see Facebook, you douchebags.
Yeah, like I am not a transphobic person. I'm not a homophobic person. Like, I'll tell you some genuine phobias I have. You know, I really don't want to drown. That sounds like it would suck. You know, that's
well, you're drown phobic.
You know, yeah, I'm phobic of drowning. I fear drowning. I like to swim. I like the ocean and shit. But being pulled under by current and drowning, that freaks me out.
Oh, hell yeah.
Don't want that to happen.
Because then you're under control of the waves. It goes back with control, bro.
I'm phobic. I'm control phobic. You know, and that comes back to terminology, freedom of speech. I should be able to say anything I want. It doesn't matter if it hurts feelings, if it offends, if it's graphic, if it's rude, whatever I feel like saying, I should be free to say it.
Yeah, because it's not physical. You're not physically causing harm to somebody.
There's microaggressing. There's all these verbal terms. But it comes back to where I said earlier, people think with their emotions. To me, that is stupid.
Yeah, because you start making non-logical decisions.
Non-logical decisions based on how you feel. And like I said, feelings change over time. You know, there was years ago where I didn't like cats. I thought cats were the lowest form of pet. Anyone who owned a cat was an idiot. Fuck cats. They're not personal. They don't do anything. I was wrong.
Feline phobic.
Yeah. You know, I had a prejudice towards cats. But as I've grown, I got homies. I got a friend of mine named Daniel. He rescues hella animals. He's got hella cats. Cat Van Dam for sure. I love that guy. Shout out to Dan.
Cat Van Dam.
Yeah, he's fucking dope as fuck. He saved my life. But this fool is fucking. He's got a lot of cats, and I realized having 3 million cats, like they all have a personality. They all have their own shit. Some of them are wild. They'll want you to pet them and they'll bite you at the same time. Some of them are friendly. Some don't want you to fuck with them at all. And I never knew that. I was like, damn, cats are just like dogs.
I should have given you guys a chance.
I was ignorant, and like I said, my thoughts have changed. So if my thoughts change, my emotions are going to change towards things.
Yeah.
I now don't look down on cats. If that, pray tell, is what I'm thinking with, won't my feelings towards other shit change over time too?
It's just scary when you run across a person and their mind doesn't change, and they're so closed-minded and just have tunnel vision on everything, and they're not willing to hear other people's opinions, thoughts, ideas. They're just closed off.
Yeah, no, and you'll I'll run into a lot of older people that are this way. So I've made a vow when I'm 50, 60, 70, I'm going to continually adapt to what's changing. I don't like mumble rap. I spent a long time being a wordsmith. It took me years to sharpen my sword. Like I said, in nerve, you know, it took years to sharpen it, you know, or to polish it. It did. It took forever. But now it doesn't matter. It's all turn up. What sounds good to the beat?
I know. I used to hate mumble rap too, but then sometimes you're like, hey, you know what? This song really gives me a good vibe.
Who wants to see, and I love this MC I'm about to name, so no disrespect to the OG God himself, but who wants to see a bitch shake their ass to one mic? To Nas.
Yeah.
I love Nas. I grew up to Nas. Nas is part of my penmanship. He's the reason I'm so dope is because I studied Nas too. He's one of the GOATs, you know? But if I'm at a club with a bunch of pretty women, you know what I mean, and they're doing their thing, do I want to see them shake their ass to Nas, or do I want them to throw on some goddamn, you know, fucking Lil Yachty, some or some, what's that?
There's
Black
a time and a
Beatles.
place for everything.
That girl is a real girl.
Oh, Ray Shrimmer, crowd pleaser.
I never knew how to say their name before, but no, I do.
Ray Shrimmer.
I just called them eardrummers because that's what it was backwards. I've listened to Tech Nine for so long, I do everything like that anyway. But no, you're like, what do you prefer? Would you rather have that, or would you rather have, no, I would rather have that. It's got a dope-ass bass line, the tempo, the ass is just gonna woo, woo, woo. When he's talking on one mic, he's barring out. I'm fucking getting philosophical over here. I don't want to get philosophical on the pussy, man. I'm not trying to do that.
Everyone's in suits, drinking martinis, just like
That's
giving the golf clap to
like
Nas
fucking
bars.
Thinking, you know what I mean? Like sitting here deep in thought, contemplating the deep message that Nas always delivers. That's dope. But I've realized I've come to evolve. Everything has time and place. There's a time and place for all kinds of music. That's why my music, I try to blend everything into songs. Like I'll make real upbeat catcher because I like to perform shit that gets people pumped up. But my secret sauce is I always throw 1 or 2 or 3 words in a song that are not utilized in everyday diction.
Yeah.
Because I like people to hear that word and go, fuck, what does that even mean? They Google it, now they know a new word.
And you're still satisfying the lyrical miracle heads too.
Exactly. I can keep it simplistic with everything else, the hook and all kinds of shit, whatever I feel like doing with that particular song. But that's what I do. I enjoy blending all of it together.
Yeah, because on Hella Hella, your use of inebriated, I was like, hell yeah. That's one of my favorite words.
Well, there's inebriated, there's abrogated. Abrogated is, I could pull it up. Where's my phone at? We'll fact check it so I don't misspeak. But I used it in the legal sense, which means to be repealed, if I am not mistaken. Let me find it. Abrogated. And this is important. If you don't know what something is, Google that motherfucker.
Yeah, look it up. You got the world's dictionary in your pocket.
So to abrogate, there is two explanations of it. One is to repeal or do away with a law, right, or formal agreement. And an example would be a proposal to abrogate temporarily the right to strike, which means they would postpone their ability to do so. And 2 would be to evade a responsibility or duty. We believe the board is abrogating its responsibilities to its shareholders. So if you listen to the second verse,
damn it, now it gets deep.
Yeah. So like I just used it in a silly sense though, since it means to repeal, like do away with. It's not. That means it's not there anymore.
Yeah.
I said my stance has been abrogated. feeling really decimated. But the reason I said that was to say that I couldn't stand up anymore. It was just a big fancy, even inebriated means to be fucked up.
Yeah, and then by making it a slapper, younger kids hear it and they're like, what the fuck is he speaking Chinese? Are these English words? And they look it up and they're like, oh, okay.
Exactly. And it's my small way to like teach people to not fear knowledge. Because that was a big thing when we were coming up in the 90s. You know, they made fun of nerds. It was bad to learn shit. And it was like, I was always the nerdy fucking dumb kid.
Or try in class.
Yeah.
Fuck you answering questions for.
Yeah, well, no, I look down on that because it's like most of the time these are seeded questions, the way teachers do shit. Like, if I ever have kids, I probably genuinely would either send them to like, I would homeschool if I could, but more probably
have the
like,
same views, or send them to like an art school.
Exactly.
See what they're into. Have that be their primary study, and then teach them the basics.
And that's very imperative. I wish they had like music programs to where like you could, because that was my skill.
Yeah. Imagine how much more dope music there would be if at a young age you're like, okay, that's what you want to do? Here you go, music school.
Like, think about it. I started making beats when I was 11. I started rapping when I was 9. So there was a 2-year window where I was learning how to even, and I still sucked. But when I started making beats, it was on Fruity Loops 3, right? So I'm 11 years old. What grade would I have been in? I don't even know.
I think like 6th grade?
Something like that. 5th grade, something like that. Anyway, they didn't have nothing but like a MIDI class. And you go into this MIDI class, and it's a small 30-minute class, and it teaches you like small basics, which are cool, but like the focus is fucking shit that it's a programming for you to go off and do some systematic societal shit. If they would have said, hey, this kid picked up that piano quick, he's over here laying down bass lines off samples. We didn't even know this keyboard had sample packs in it. He found them.
Yeah.
It's like they don't know I have a small bullshit setup at home, so this is all I do. So it's like, you idiots are too stupid to look under your categories and find all these multiple instruments.
And then at that point, they should have the kid come up, hey, show everyone what you know.
Yeah, exactly. They should have had me like show people how to access instruments, and maybe have me, you know, more integrated into that, because it was something I was passionate about. Whereas, no, we're going to send them to the special needs class and fucking talk about dinosaurs and the alphabet. Like, I can't fucking read. Like, I'm not astute. You know, I've always had a pretty immaculate vocabulary, and I try to not misspeak. If I don't know something, I'll look it up. Fucking Google's right here. They don't lie to you. Google ain't playing.
Exactly. Always got to be feeding the brain something. Even if it's weed.
Yeah, no, always feed it weed. Fuck.
Would you get a private sex message?
Nah, not yet. It's too early for those.
Yeah, and those don't roll into like 11:30.
Yeah, it's a little too early for them, man. They're not coming in. Nah,
soon enough.
Not that I get those, you know what I mean?
Yeah, keep it on low key.
Yeah, oh yeah, I don't kiss and tell, man. She made me promise not to tell nobody.
True gentleman.
Yeah, I don't do that. No one will ever know, unless like she's like, oh, we gotta go official. Like, then it's like, all right, I'll tell people we're dating or whatever. But I'm not gonna be like, if I meet up with a chick like after a show or whatever, and we get really drunk and like we end up doing adult oriented shit, I'm not going around telling the world
I beat cheeks last night.
Yeah, no, cause like, look, you do that, right, and then like it salts your potential to do it again. Cause like maybe she didn't want the whole world to know that what y'all did.
Yeah, and then other chicks are looking at you like, damn, you're gonna air me out like that?
Yeah.
All right,
so I would rather keep everything hella private. No one knows what the fuck. You know what I'm saying? Why? Isn't a relationship, any construct of a relationship, two people?
Yeah.
No, it could be multiple people, but I'm talking about, you know, in like an adult relationship.
Yeah.
1, 2.
Sometimes should be right there, just private.
You know, if you want to swing, that's different. But if I'm fucking with you, I'm fucking with you. Like, I'm not gonna, you know what I'm saying? I just don't kiss and tell. I don't believe in that. Oh, like I'm smashing these bitches.
Yeah, because at that point you're just trying to validate yourself. Like, why do you need to be validated?
It goes back to ego problems. People have problems with their ego. They live off ego. You know what I mean? I don't. I live off weed, man. I live off that shit.
Hell yeah.
Like, for real, I'm just always stoned.
Keeping it organic.
Yeah. Oh, let me see your lighter real quick.
Oh yeah. I think he had it over there.
No, it's right there on the speaker.
Oh, he thought ahead. Gilbert took off for those of you that are watching.
Oh yeah, Gilbert was like, man, I can't deal with this.
No, he's like, oh, my girl's probably blowing me up.
Oh shit.
Not to put him on blast, my bad. Fuck.
I know she just heard my fucking whole rant about fucking relationships, and now Mac G can't hang out with me no more.
I know, I feel bad. He always comes over here and I'm like, damn, I hope your girl doesn't hate me like the rest of my friends' girls do.
Oh no, I love that. Most of my friends that I think, I'm pretty sure the majority of my friends that are in relationships pretty positive their women hate my guts. And I love that. That to me is so fucking dope. I love that a lot. Cause like, I don't know, like they hate me cause I'm honest with them. Cause you know, like I don't play into the bullshit like traditions of things. And I hate the answer of, oh, well, that's just the way it is. That's stupid. If you don't like the way something is, you change it. I don't like the way this something is, so I changed it. Yeah. And I'm telling you what I did, and you're telling me I'm wrong because it doesn't coincide with your viewpoint. Instead of seeing my viewpoint and trying to give it a chance, I'm not wrong. I'm just not right for what you're doing.
Yeah.
You know?
Maybe we don't need to be together.
Exactly. Like, well, these are the women that'll be dating homies of mine. They'll get drunk and they'll fucking hammer me because I have no fucks to give. I'm not the guy you answer on speakerphone and. I
didn't put a gun to your boyfriend's head and tell him to stay out till 3 in the morning.
Because I hear it all the time. Like, oh, what do you guys, like, what the fuck? Like, I'll have women that'll stalk my page to find out where other people are just because they might be at a show. And, like, I don't even know about it till weeks later. Someone will tell me.
Then
like,
you just laugh it off.
Because, like, most people send me a friend request. We got a couple mutual friends. I don't even look at the page. I don't go through people's profile pictures and who's this? I don't care. As soon as I see a name, it's like, oh, new people. Cool. Confirm. Maybe we'll be cool. You know what I'm saying?
Or maybe not. Or maybe you'll report me for my tranny clothes.
Yeah, for my stupid shit. And that's probably my own fault because I don't vet my friends. But you know, like people have followed me on social media to stalk other people. My bad, homie. They'll follow me to stalk other people. Because they're like, oh, he's going to be with this person, so I'm going to fucking follow his every move.
Bro, that's the worst.
That shit is sad, dude. It's control.
Or then they'll be telling their friend, hey, can you log in and creep on it for me real quick?
And there's no need to do it. Like any girl that, like I said, any woman is stupid enough to date me, right? If she feels insecure, what are you doing right now? Like, she just fucking has to, like, know where I'm at. Like, I'll tell her. But it's only be like a once or twice thing. As soon as it gets past that, I'm going to be like, look here. Listen, I fucked your brains out a couple days ago. You know what's up. You know, well, you took a picture with this girl. Bitch, I'm an entertainer.
I got a lot of pictures.
Barney the Purple Dinosaur could ask me for a goddamn picture. I'm going to take a picture with the homie.
I'm not attracted to dinosaurs.
No, I'm not going to fuck the dinosaur either. I'm fucking, you know what I'm saying? I'm fucking you. So if I'm not, I don't know. If I tell women this, most of the time it becomes an argument.
They'll be like, oh, that's your cop out.
Yeah, it's happened. Like, oh,
because they weren't able to trust anyone before, and they're like, well, why should I trust you? What makes you any different than them?
It bothers me because you can't hold me accountable for things I haven't done to you. You know, just because your last boyfriend whooped your ass and like treated you like shit, I'm not gonna do that. First of all, I'm secure with self. Balls hang free. I don't need to treat you like my object. You're not my property. You live on your own accord. I live on my own accord. You know, if you want that control, some women like that. To keep it real, they like that controlling.
Yeah, they'll be picking fights for you to yell at them.
They like that. It turns some women on, and that's cool if that's their bag. You know, just let me know that's your bag ahead of time, so we can role play this shit. Because I ain't got no real time to fight with you. I don't.
We can play fight. I'm down.
I don't have time for like petty ass, whack ass arguments. And like, you know, I've met like people that have followed me on Facebook before at like private little shows or whatever, and I'll be outside just smoking. And like I said, it'll come up. Like, oh, how come you ain't got a girlfriend? I mean, you know, I talk to a few people here and there. Like, why? What's up? You know, what do you mean? Like, why am I not like? Why don't I have kids and a family and all that? Well, I tried once. That shit didn't work. You know what I mean? Like,
and then you just blast them with honesty.
Yeah, and then like, it just turns into like, I don't like control. I don't always want to report my surroundings. There's times, dude, where I'm hanging out with some pretty well-known people. And, like, I can't exactly tag, like, what I'm doing. I can't check in.
You don't want to put them on blast,
no.
you know?
You know what I'm saying? I'm not even supposed to be around the likes of these kinds of people to start with. People from scum and the shallows where I'm from are not with these kinds of people.
But that's where the diamonds are made.
Yeah, you know, much love, man. But but what I'm saying is I pay my respects to that shit, and I don't always be on my phone. There's times where it's like I'm in like I said, I'll be in a sensitive area. There's people that are worth a lot of money that are well known that I'm just happen to be in the spot, getting high. If I'm on my phone, they might think I'm on my phone with my camera out. I don't want to make anybody uneasy. In fact, I want to make my presence not felt. So maybe I accidentally get invited again. Hey, this nigga didn't do shit but smoke weed, man. He cool. Hey, man, come back on through. You know, that's how it always happens.
You weren't right there taking selfies while we're trying to kick it.
Right. I just, and because of that, like if I'm dating somebody, you know, she'll be like, what are you doing? If I don't answer, like I don't want to hear I don't want to open my phone in 5 hours.
FaceTime me. Let me see where you're at.
Yeah, I don't want to open my phone in 5 hours and the first message I see is the last one you sent. Have a nice life. I don't want to see that. Just because you think I'm with some other female or doing some other shit. And the first time it happens to me, I just instantly, like, I get withdrawn. And that's why I said, like, my way of life's not for everybody. Like I said, some people like control.
Yeah.
Some people want that. I just want us to live happy and not fuck
That's
each
your
other.
bubble. Everyone's bubble's different. You guys do you, I'll do me. If we don't mesh, continue to do you over there.
Continue to do you. Unharmed, unjudged, I don't care. But people will think this way for a small amount of time, and then, like, as soon as something changes their energy, they'll go right back to their ignorant way of thinking. And that's why, like you said, how music is slimy. I've learned that my network, my circle fucking inspires the fuck out of me.
Yeah.
They do.
Oh, yeah. Everyone that I meet that hangs out with you, I'm like, damn, you're badass, dude.
Hell yeah. Dude, I have the dopest circle in the world. Like, I do. I have the dopest network of fucking fans. I have the perfect setup. I couldn't ask for a better setup than what I have. Like, I literally, even if I don't, like I said, even if I don't get famous or whatever, I don't think I would have a better team of people right now. Like, of course, I'll meet new people along the way that'll open new doors for me. But that's what I was saying earlier. Your circle's going to interchange.
Yeah.
But it doesn't mean the energy within that circle changes.
Yeah. For example, you got your circle, I got mine. We meshed together, and now we created this, you know?
Exactly. And it's like, when we see each other out in person, I may not see you again for fuck another 6 months, you know, or
when
I
you
might
see me, hey, what's up? What's going on?
What's up, man? What's cracking? Like, the energy's not gonna change. I'm not gonna be like, oh, this motherfucker, here he comes.
I'm gonna be looking at you like, hey, bro, you haven't been hitting me up lately. What's up?
Like, hey, man, you ain't answering my messages. You can post on Facebook, but yeah, it's like Instagram. I hate because it's like I love Instagram for all the people that follow me. Shout out to y'all, but I hate it for the messages part. I got over 10,000 followers. I'm up to like 13K. So I get a lot of messages all the time. Message requests, my folder be cracking. So if I tell someone to hit me up on Instagram, I really mean like at me in a comment on something so I see it. Like, hey, bro, it's so-and-so.
Yeah, because it's time consuming going through all the messages, weeding through it.
So I don't. Like the people that I fuck with like on the regular have my number. Or they can hit me up on Facebook. You know what I mean? And like, I don't like when people do business with me on music and they comment business. Like, not everything is for social media. That's another thing I want artists to know.
Featuring with so-and-so coming soon,
like,
dropping.
I've been blessed to be in like some circles I've been around, dude. And it's like the world doesn't even know like where we've been or what we've done. Yeah. Like, my team is so dope. Like, I show a lot of the fun shit to the world because it's memories, you know? But there's some of it they don't see. You know, there'll be business meetings. I don't go live when I'm fucking discussing business. When I'm talking about a tour route and
it's
sponsors.
corny. It's just, like I said, validating yourself again.
Dumb. It's dumb because, like, if I show up to a business meeting in a nice suit and tie, cool attire, like, that might be a cool Instagram picture, but that's not why I'm doing it. I'm doing it because I'm meeting with a sponsor or an investor. Some dumbass that's like, hey, I like your crippled ass music. I want to give you money to go on tour. You know, I need some get back from you. You know, I'm not gonna go live at this meeting and be like, all right, fans, let's watch me and this guy
big
talk.
Moves coming.
Yeah, big power plays. We out here, fam.
Your boy's a boss.
Yeah, we litty, fam. We do. I hate that shit. To me, it's so corny. And I think that's one of the few reasons I get blessed with some of the opportunities I get. Because, like, I just like the experiences. Yeah. I'll be blessed as fuck if I see millions out of this shit, but the experiences in life, the places I've already gone.
It's the journey that matters.
The places my crippled feet have already stepped, like, no one in my position's been yet. No one's done it yet. I'm the first one to cut this path ever. I'm, like, pioneering a way for other people that are disabled and broke to be something.
Yeah, and also, too, where we're at, you know, no one's really blowing up like that from Bakersfield because the competition's crazy. They're closed-minded. Everyone wants to be the celebrity.
That's why I figured out the sauce, and I preach it to everybody. Knowledge that is not shared is wasted. I say it all the time. I'm gonna have that put on my gravestone. Knowledge that is not shared is wasted. So I go out of my way to learn new skills and ways for artists to get paid. And I'll meet with artists. Yeah. I'll get drunk with them. Any rapper that's done shows with me, I'll tell you what happens after the show. I preach for like 30 minutes about the importance of self-ownership and fucking knowing how to do all your shit. I mean, I got a slew of homies. I hate shouting out rappers because I always miss somebody and I feel bad.
Yeah.
But the homie Jay Spools, we just dropped a new video today. Fucking feeling okay. It's already hit like 10K. It's fucking dope.
Hell yeah.
But it's like, we bounce so many ideas off each other for marketing and branding. And my boy Oxnard Pugs from the 805, shout out to Oxnard Pugs, like Ramo. Like I talk to Oxnard Pugs so much, like that fool will give me all kinds of game. Like he's giving me just gyms, and I've given him gyms, and we
That's dope, because you have to have the mindset that there's enough room for everybody to grow and enough food for everyone to eat.
My only goal is I want someone I know to pop. I don't want it to be me. I want someone I know to pop. Not because I don't want $1 from you. I don't want 50 cents from you. All I want is to be able to go to one of your banging ass local shows or closed shows and go to VIP and get high with you. Smoke a little weed, drink a little beer, you know what I mean? Have fun and just be part of the little thing, and that's it. I don't need to be on camera with you. I don't gotta go out on stage. I don't care. I don't wanna be the fucking Leonardo DiCaprio of the movie. I wanna be that prick that was, cutting fish in the corner. You barely saw his face. He was there in the movie. He got paid for his role, but he wasn't a star. You know what I mean? He was barely in the credits.
Yeah.
I'm down with that. I don't care if my name's not written in the stars, dog. I just want to benefit somebody so they could benefit somebody and they could benefit somebody. Then it just continues. It doesn't matter if I even get credit for the original idea. It doesn't matter. The only thing that does matter is my music ideas. That's why if you put your music out, you should have everything registered. I don't want someone to take my hard-earned work or my creativity and use it for their own gain, and I get no shout out for my work. Fuck that.
Yeah.
I agree with Juice WRLD getting sued. He should have done his fucking research. That's his fault for being a lackluster artist and not knowing the whole game himself. And it's also his management's fault for being too stupid to do their own research.
Because I think he was just so content with being low key. He's like, oh, this song's never gonna blow up. But it's important to cover your bases even when you're not popping. Right. Just to be in that habit and in motion of always taking care of.
Anytime you incorporate someone else's artistic creation into yours, it's no longer yours. It's ours.
Yeah.
And if you're not smart enough to, like, I knew that was I didn't know where it came from until you said it tonight. I knew it was a sample though. And
it goes hard, but now you know why.
But I was like, the little chirping and the Motorola's in the background. I heard all the, Devion on the beat or on the mix or whatever the name is. That guy is actually the one accountable for this because I think he made the beat, didn't tell Juice WRLD that he stole the sample, and I think Juice WRLD made a song that accidentally blew up. He got all this love, and I think somebody from Sting, it was Sting you said? Sting, yeah. So
Sting.
Whoever they're signed to, let's look it up because that'll solve this riddle right now. Like if they're signed to, like, for example, like fucking Sony or one. Oh yeah, they're not playing. They want their money.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Like anything with Kanye West, you're an idiot to steal anything from Kanye.
Oh yeah, he's
Rock Nation will fuck you dry. It'll be over. You'll bleed out from your asshole. They'll fuck you so hard. It's not a game. Like they're not fucking around. Who are they signed to?
Yeah, but at the end of the day, Juice WRLD still benefited because now we know his name,
Oh yeah, okay.
So now he can come out with more songs. It's just that one.
But think of that for a second. Not to hate on Juice WRLD, but listen, I checked out, and this is my personal opinion. I checked out his catalog. He's got cool music, but nothing hits home like Juice WRLD.
Yeah,
that struck a chord with people. That's why he got famous. He's gonna chase that cat to the end of his career, trying to recreate Juice WRLD's fucking. I'm still in the shadows in my room. He's gonna try to do that over and over and over, like that. There's some artists that just like Slim Jesus. He did, what was that drip?
Oh shit!
Do you think he'll ever come out with another thing to make him pop? No,
he's still doing his thing from the notoriety of that first stupid song that he came out with.
But and I'm not hating on these artists either. This is not hate. This is facts, right? And facts don't care about feelings. So for me to say it like this, if he already came out. What's his name? I fucking lost train of thought of his name because I'm
Slim Jesus.
Yeah, Slim Jesus. If he came out again, I wanted to call him Slim Jim. I didn't want to disrespect.
Looks like a Slim Jim.
Yeah, I didn't want to disrespect him, even though he's kind of a corny dude. I ain't trying to be an asshole, but the likelihood that he'll come out with another Drill Time or whatever that record is called is slim to none. Like his name, Slim. It's slim chances, and he needs Jesus to do it. That's why his name's Slim Jesus. But it's facts. It's not trying to be disrespectful. He doesn't have market appeal. He got famous purely off of being a clown.
It was a meme, basically.
People saw him and was like, this fool ain't with all that that activity.
And that's why it's funny to watch it, because it's like a circus act.
Like this fake ass white Ice Cube, he ain't, you know.
Even when he came out and said, "Yeah, the guns are fake. I don't really live this life. I just like the music."
And see, he had his 15 minutes of fame. They paid attention to him because he was a fucking laughing stock, and now he probably still eats, but I guarantee you, he's not seeing any of the money that he saw before. For example, like I don't know what the license rights to his beats were. Like he might have bought the unlimited rights to that license, you know. After I don't know what the terms of his production shit is. See, that's why I produce my own shit primarily too, because I don't think I'm like the super dopest beat maker in the world. I like my productions, don't get me wrong. However, it's primarily because I'm not gonna fuck myself, you know. Like I own the beat, right? So I put the song out. Let's say Hella Hella takes off. Let's say I Won't takes off, you know. Let's say Minding My Business takes off, my first hit. Like, let's say it goes viral for some reason, or it pops, Drake remixes it, something happens.
Yeah.
I own all of it. All. From the mixing and mastering engineers, my mechanical royalties, my fucking publishing. I own it all.
Yeah, so you don't got to sit back and trip and worry, like,
No.
fuck, is something going to come out, something going to slip up?
And if I get sued for some reason, because a bass line was similar, because look, there's only X amount of keys on a keyboard.
Yeah.
There's only so many chords and shit.
Variations you can
on
put
the chromatic
together.
scale itself. So let's say, pray tell, someone drags me into court, like, oh, this sounds similar to this. First of all, it won't, because my tempos are weird. I produce weird. I won't give away my sauce, but I ain't on this 94, 96 shit, and on this double time shit either. I'm weird. I do weird variations. Point being, though, is that if someone were to do this to me, oh, this sounds similar to blah, 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 I will haul my whole fucking iMac and hard drive into court. And I will post it up, and we will wait the 30 minutes for my old ass shit to load. And I will go into fucking Reason, and I'll pull up my RNS file with the beat, with all the samples and shit, and I'll solo each channel. I'll show you with the keyboard how I played it, where my shit was at, transpose-wise, blah, blah, blah. I will do all that. Show me where I stole your shit.
And that's pretty much what you got to do to fight your case in that situation.
And that's why I don't have to argue with producers, because this asshole didn't milk samples from... I didn't milk any samples from something that wasn't organically mine. Like, I'll give away some of my secret sauce. Most of my hi-hats and snaps are sounds I've made. I'll take 2 forks and fucking, you know, have them like this and cling, 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 and then I'll fuck with the EQ. And I do silly shit for my own sauce. I like to make my own sounds and milk my own sounds too, and I'm not the only one. Several people do the same thing. I'm not like the first or a pioneer of this idea, but I do that. But that's my forks. I bought them bitches at the dollar store right here.
I'll take those into court too. I'll show you how they cling.
I'll bring you my motherfucking forks, show you what tune they're in when they hit. I'm that serious though, and that's the thing. If people aren't smart, they hear a beat they like, oh, this beat's dope. Like, who's this gentleman? This is. It's a free beat. Now,
it's free.
Like, we'll use this as an example. This is a template for what I'm talking about.
LCS.
This is free Logic type beat, Drake type beat. It's called Leon, produced by the homie LCS. Got 488,000 plus views. A lot of people have heard this beat. It's dope. I would rock this. But see how it says free in parentheses, Logic type beat?
Yeah.
What does free mean for that? If I'm an aspiring rapper and I hear this beat and I have a song and I want to put it to Mr. LCS's beat, this Leon beat, and it says free, that piques my interest. Free. Ooh,
free to download,
free.
Not free to use and gain money from it.
Exactly. But see, that's the thing. He doesn't even specify anything with licensing in any part of it. Unless I can only see barely his name. Maybe the licensing is in the description. So maybe I'm jumping the gun here.
Actually, let's see, because I'm sure there's people listening that need to get gamed up.
Yeah, so like, contact for purchasing, download the tagged beat, you could buy the untagged beat. Okay, cool. So we've eliminated free. Free is for the tagged version. So I'm going to use best judgment and say, all right, free is for demos.
Yeah, right here, look at this beat is free for non-profit
all right, cool.
only.
So I retract my earlier thought, because I did jump the gun, of course. So with that being said, since this is a free type beat with Leon, whatever, let's say I want to buy that beat, right? That beat was so dope, but it's got 488,000 streams on it. And
you're not the only one that wants it.
Right. So how many people have bought this beat already? How many songs are on this beat already? how many versions of this song have been made? Even if it's a completely different subject matter for every version you've heard, how many people have heard this?
Yeah.
How many people slapped their head this 354,000 times?
So you could use it, let's say, for like a mixtape or something.
Right.
We're not going to be selling copies of it.
So like this is where like, and I'm not hating on I got a lot of producer homies, you know, that make their living off this. You know what I'm saying? But here's my problem for an artist: when you're beat shopping, I don't want something everyone else has already got. I want to write an original composition that came from me that no one else is going to sound like. So that way, that's why I love myself, because when I hear my music, it's like I know it's me. Everyone knows when it's a Lokust Luciano
has
track.
your sound.
It just sounds like something I did, and I have my own unique sound, and that's why I love music so much. But even though I like this beat a lot too, this beat's dope. I can write some ill shit to this. It's got a nice eerie vibe. It's got the little fucking knife on it. It's giving me my vibes of my horrorcore roots.
Juices flowing.
Yeah, like my horrorcore roots are going just off the visual. So I could go in here and start writing some crazy intricate shit. But let's say I write a hit off this Bad Company Drake type beat, and I want to make it a single. How many people out of those 7.2 thousand thumbs up have already paid for the license? And like, you don't even have to go on his site. I can tell you most producers have like a 3-tier licensing usually. They'll have like the free MP3, or you could download the MP3 for $20 untagged, and you could use it for demos and mixtapes and shit. Then you'll have the next one up, which is just the wave file. Ooh, it's like $60. You get the clean wave. So it's not stemmed out.
Yeah.
You get the clean
it's
wave.
Not compressed or anything.
And you can sell up to 10,000 units or get up to 500,000 streams, whichever comes first. Then their most illustrious package, is the unlimited streaming package. And this will range in price anywhere from 150 on up. I've seen it up to 1,000. And this grants you unlimited rights to use this beat as much as you want. Blah, blah, blah. That's the best package. If you're going to buy a beat from somebody, if I was going to do a song to this guy's beat, me, Lokust Luciano, I would hit up Pinacho. Is that his name?
Is it?
Pinacho? Did I say it right? I would hit that guy up, right?
Pinacho.
I would go on his website, right? And I would buy his most expensive license. So I have complete unlimited usage. So if I land a movie placement with my variation on his song, that's my money.
Yeah.
You know? But so many artists are just jacking songs, and they don't read their licenses though. So like I said, if you're going to go get with a producer, in my opinion, I would build a rapport with a producer damn near in person.
Yeah.
So you can go and sit down fresh and create with them. Like I got
and then your relationship is solidified.
Right. I got a bunch of producer homies that are super fucking talented, yo. I could shout them out. JP Bangs, fucking, he was legendary in changing my sound. Fucking JP doesn't even get enough credit.
Yeah.
JP Bangs,
I know about him. He's dope.
That's a good homie of mine. I love him to death. Then you got fucking, I don't want to forget nobody. You got JP Bangs. You got fucking the homie Bo Willie. Like I said, he's from St. Louis. He lives in LA. That fool was living on fucking Skid Row producing, and I don't want to go into his whole life story. I'll let him tell it. But he's so fucking dope. He's a good friend of mine too. You know, I got him. Then there's Larry J. You know, shout out to the homie Larry J. You know what I mean? There's Westside Papa. Shout out to that guy. He's fucking dope as fuck. Like, if I'm gonna hit these guys up for beats, though, I'm gonna get at them. Hey, what up, man? Woo whoop.
Yeah.
Shoot me a catalog of some unreleased shit. You know what I mean? Hey, what's the ticket on it?
Yeah.
Oh, well, you know, I'm selling releases for 30 right now. What would you charge me for the fucking exclusive rights before it's out? Oh, I want a stack, or I want 800, or give me 200 because it's you. Or you know what, man? I'll do it for 100 because it's you.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get this money. Don't tell nobody. Okay, no problem, bro. Here's $100 PayPal. Here's $100 Cash App. Here's $100 fucking Google Pay. Whatever I decide to do, you get your $100. I'm gonna get the stems, the tracked out version, and then I don't need a PDF license per se to say that like I have unlimited rights, because we have a conversation. It's archived.
Yeah.
I already saved it. So if there's ever a dispute, man, you told me I could have it for this.
Right here where you said
Yeah, you know, it resolves problems. So that's what I'm saying. That's what I'll do. I'm not gonna jump on. Now, if you're just trying to get your name cracking and you're trying to go viral and you're not trying to make your original music for yourself, then don't listen to what I'm saying. Still, you don't even have to pay for these. You can rip YouTube beats off fucking YouTube by simply Googling YouTube.
But then when you start popping, you better start crossing your T's.
That's what I mean.
And
Or you're
dotting
gonna
your
wind
I's.
up like Juice WRLD, a one-hit wonder broke. You're not gonna make a dime off any of the music you put out. Future, he got fucked. He had to tour and do all kinds of shit.
That's right.
Drop 2 albums that he didn't see a penny of. You know what I mean?
That's brutal.
I don't remember his specific reasoning though. I think his was something to do with personal shit, child support or something. But it's the premise that what I'm saying is that's what will happen to you if you do not cover your bases and you do not completely own the entire creation that you've put out. You will get fucked.
Yeah.
Fucked bad eventually. Just because you're not popping today, if you go viral tomorrow, all the wolves and vultures will attack you because they want a piece of that.
Yeah, start dissecting your whole catalog,
everything,
looking for something,
anything that could make them a profit.
Yeah,
the music industry is very cutthroat. So I've elected to alleviate all potential for that, and I'm not closed-minded to working with new producers, but I don't do leases. I don't. I won't. I'm cool.
That's smart.
If I do leases, it's for fodder. It's to release a song for no reason. You know what I mean? Like I did a song called fucking I Ain't Right fucking a couple months before I did Hella Hella came out. It was a dark, eerie song. It wasn't like anything I've been dropping lately. I just wanted to fuck everybody up. And
or like the Plug Walk remix and shit like that.
You know what I mean? Like, but even, that was different. But I'm talking like this, like I bought the beat for I Ain't Right. I bought the unlimited fucking $150 lease for it, but I never put it out. Like I spent money for no reason, just to put out a free song. But I want to protect my ass so much that even though I'm not going to make a dime off that song, if it did blow up, I already paid for the rights. So what if a horror movie or something, or a real serious action thriller wanted to use the rights to it, they heard it on SoundCloud or whatever, I'll still get paid because I covered that base ahead of time. I invested in that move ahead of time. I'm not, because see, if you don't do that ahead of time, then they're going to try to fucking tax you. Oh, well, now you're popping. I want 500 for that. I want
now
5
you're wound up in legal battles instead of pursuing forward and moving on.
And making new music and doing dope shit. Instead of doing that, now you're stressing over a fucking mistake.
That's crazy.
A stupid fucking mistake. A very avoidable mistake at that.
Yeah.
Like if you're going to do music at all, pay for it. Even if you're not going to make money back. I've spent thousands on my career that I ain't get back, man. I'm not balling at all. At all. I don't wear big chains and shit. I had one chain in Plug Walk. That's the only chain I even own. I don't wear it all the time. I ain't got it on now. So once in a while I break it out because I'm not a flashy person. Yeah. I bought that. It's a diamond little handicap thing. It was so I could quit smoking tobacco. I never did it. You know, I was supposed to quit, but it was really to commemorate like me and T Davis doing damn near 200 shows together. We do a shitload of shows. So it was like we've done so many that I'm like, fuck, I want something to celebrate that. So it's like my forever handicap placard.
Damn, that's dope.
But that's all I got. And it's tiny as fuck. It's little. It's like a half carat of diamonds. Tiny little fucking, I don't have it on some big illustrious chain. The flashy shit doesn't do for me.
But it just still signifies something important.
Ain't nothing wrong with having a memento to like signify a milestone overcame.
Exactly. Well, shit, let's get ready to wrap this up. I think we dropped some knowledge.
Yeah.
I definitely want to do another one with would you call him your manager or?
Oh, Eric?
Yeah.
That's my video man. Shout out to what is it called? I'm so stoned. It's a Third Eye Visual Entertainment.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, sweet, because he's an interesting cat, too.
Yeah, he's a very interesting motherfucker. Shout out to Kev King. He's an integral part of that whole team, too.
Yeah, for sure.
DJ Kev King. Like, I want to bring him on, too. He's got a lot of knowledge. He spent a lot of time in L.A. in the music scene.
Yeah, it's dope, because this is the first episode, I would say, where you're kind of giving the behind the scenes, the business side of it. And I think a lot of my viewers, they're artists themselves, and this is probably going to save them in the long run if they take note and apply it.
Again, like I said, knowledge that is not shared is wasted. I would rather everyone eat and grow and be a successful artist, because it doesn't matter what happens to me. We're all gonna die. So I'm only gonna try to live the best life I could live. If you take my knowledge and live a way better life than I do from my own knowledge, I won't be mad at you. I'll be mad at you if I give you knowledge and you ignore that shit and you stay in a fuck ass position and you, life is hard, feel bad for me.
Like I fucking gave you the keys, you just didn't use them.
Like I showed you a way to maximize yourself. Do it. You don't have to pay me for it. You have to shout me out. I don't care. Yeah. None of that shit is important. All that shit is ego. All I'm trying to do is Live stone, man.
Yeah, and I think you portrayed that, your humble side.
I try, man. I try.
Yeah, it was dope. It was
try.
a good interview.
I try to be cool, man.
And shit, we're barely at the tip of the iceberg, I feel like.
Oh yeah, I got endless bullshit. I can just ramble on about fucking endless bullshit.
What'd you think about the format? It's chill,
Oh
laid
yeah,
back.
man, this is a dope ass format. You guys got a dope ass setup here.
Hell yeah,
I'm honored to be a part of it, dude. Thanks
Appreciate
a lot.
it. I'm honored for you to be here and be a part of it. Now we're part of both each other's history.
Yeah, man, that's facts.
Hell yeah.
History in the making for sure.
Woo. Well,
I'll smoke to that.
We'll end up plugging all of his socials and all that, so you guys can stay tuned with
so
what's
you can
going on.
follow me and then unfollow me directly after because I post offensive material.
Just don't report them, please.
Yeah, stop reporting me, man. I'm a good guy. Retardedbastard.com forever, motherfucker.
Hey, love you guys.
Hell yeah.
Woo. My ass was getting tired sitting right here.
Man.
The seat's
What
not
up,
that
homie?
comfortable.
Good to see you, bro.
This guy didn't even invite me over.
Fuck, I always think that you work on Fridays. That's why.
He's like, asshole.
I'm a douche.
Straight
I'm an
up.
unintentional
We'll talk
douche.
later about that. Damn.
I know whenever you showed up, I was like, oh, hell yeah, I forgot that fucking he's off on
Man,
Fridays.
fuck you.
My bad, homie.
He's like, I see how you feel.
But it was dope. That was a good episode.
I was just
You talking
rambling.
about a lot of real shit.
I just be rambling on. Like, I just talk shit. I'm just fuck it.
There's a lot of
Everything you
game
say is some real
knowledge.
shit. Look, like
I try to be honest, man. I try not to spew bullshit. I really don't want to tell people some fraudulent shit. I would never intentionally lie to somebody. Like, if I tell someone some fake ass, 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 fake ass,